Hi and welcome along to the Don Robbie channel. We are here for another watch along. Big game today. It's the round of 16. These are the games that say, listen, if you win, you progress. If you lose, you're gone, you're out, right? Big game today. The Czech Republic versus the Netherlands. Massive, massive game. And I want to introduce to you our panel is going to be watching the game. Ladies first. Sophie Richo back in the building. Big up Sophie, big Man United fan of course. She is here.
Thanks for having me on again, Robbie.
Sat there nyamming off all the popcorn. Glad that you hogged it all to yourself. You know what I mean? That was supposed to be for various people.
There's another bowl over there.
Candy, no other than DT. What are you holding that up for?
My trophy.
Like a Spurs fan.
No, man.
And I want to big up a very special guest. He's looking very nervous at the moment because, of course, he's supporting the Czech Republic. We got Maty, big Czech Republic fan. Big up Maty, bro.
Thank you, man.
Big up, man. You're looking a bit nervous, man. You're looking
Oh
tense.
yeah, man, yeah. Because this is a Netherlands game. You know, it's kind of like a historic rivalry as well for Czechs and the Netherlands, and they're looking definitely a lot stronger than us. But we'll see what happens.
Okay. And sliding in with a bit of BMT time.
Sorry.
Here he is.
How's it going?
Flex.
Peeps.
Right?
Right, Flex.
Big up Flex in the building.
Yes,
Flex
Peeps,
is here
yes,
as well.
yes.
And we are here to watch the game today. Let me get into the teams, right?
Nice
You know
to
what?
join us, mate.
Yeah, you too, man.
Right over there.
Let's do the Netherlands team first.
Don't start.
Netherlands team first. Stecklenburg in goal. Blind, De Ligt and De Vrij. And they're playing with three at the back with the wing backs of Dumfries, who's been really good in this tournament. Van Arnold on the left-hand side, De Jong and De Room in the middle. Just in front of them, Wijnaldum, who's been excellent this tournament. Marlon, ex-Arsenal. Remember him? Marlon?
Marlon?
Yeah,
Who's that?
Marlon.
Marlon?
Daniel Marlon, who he sold, and now he's kicking up.
Did he actually play for you?
Malum. I think it's more
Or was it like a
pronounced
Kim
Malum.
Källström? Did he actually play?
He didn't know, he didn't. He was one of the young players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and of course Memphis Depay, right? That is the Dutch team, very, very strong.
Do you know what, Robbie? Can I just say, Memphis Depay, he would have been one of the players that's actually glad for the COVID and the move of the tournaments because he wouldn't have been actually in Euro 2020 because he had his ACL, didn't he?
Yeah,
it was
true.
bad,
Yeah,
didn't
So he would
it?
have actually missed
And
it.
he's back and he's doing well and he's just signed for
Got his big
Barcelona
news,
as well.
yeah.
It's happy days for him.
Well,
I'm going to pass this to you, Matty, to read out the Czech Republic team.
Let's go.
I tried
let's
to
go.
pronounce a few earlier and he was like, no.
That was just bad. All right, so we got Václav in the goal. We got Toufal on the right back, Čelustka, Kalas in the center backs, and on the left we have Karajabek, who's usually a right back, but I guess we'll see. Then we have Souček and Ševčík in the middle, and then the three we have Barak, Holeš, and Masopust, and on the top Patrik Schick, obviously.
Patrick Schick, man, scored the goal. Is that the goal of the tournament still?
It's got to be,
I
yeah.
would say
It's
so.
got to be,
I would
yeah.
say so, yeah.
Yeah,
it has to
Yarmolenko
be.
cutting in was good, but it wasn't that. What else
Modric
has
is
been
nice
great?
the other day, but it wasn't as good as that.
Who's one?
Modric. The outside
Oh,
of the
yeah,
foot.
outside
That
the
was good.
boot, clutch
you can't
moment.
beat that to actually,
But
because the thing
it's
is,
halfway
it weren't
like
like the
that
goalkeeper was miles out,
Yeah.
but he just see it and went.
And he got
Yeah.
spangled in the net as
And
well.
watch the other angle, at how far he set the ball out and it
Yeah,
came
yeah.
back in.
Yeah, it was wicked.
Unreal.
You know who scored a good goal last night? That Chiesa.
Yeah, that was a good. goal.
The way he sort of took that back. What's that goal? The way he takes it back inside off of that defender was
Yeah.
brilliant. But
That's a good goal.
I don't think you can go against the Schick goal.
Nah, you
No,
can't.
definitely not.
Better goals than the Schick?
No, of course not. Schick on the top.
Sure. Raheem Sterling's goal.
It was tapping.
Of course, Czech Republic were in England's group.
Yeah.
Finished third.
Mm-hmm.
So the sort of free, coming third things favoured you guys, but a chance for you to progress in it. You've got some very good players.
Yeah, we have a few. I think obviously every England fan will know Souček and Toufal, obviously from West Ham United. Now everyone's aware of Patrik Schick as well. But I think there are also a few underdogs from the Czech league, like for example Holeš, who's been absolutely amazing in the midfield area this tournament. And but I guess our biggest weakness is just the centre back situation and our left back today, because our top choice left back is on the red card from the England game. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Flex, how are you feeling about this game?
Yeah,
Any chance for the Czech Republic?
There's always a chance in knockout football, man. Definitely. I do think
You saw Austria last night.
they put up a good
stepped up,
fight,
didn't
and
they?
in the second half they started turning the screw.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And got it to extra time, and obviously the Arnautovic goal, obviously rightly disallowed, but the pressure was on.
You think rightly?
Yeah.
When you look at some of the calls though in this tournament, because they don't use the lines, do they?
Yeah, and they started. Yeah, maybe.
But ironically,
he was offside.
Ironically, who were the officials?
Our ones.
English.
The English
our
ones.
ones.
Well, Andy Taylor and that.
So you know when that, you know they were there with their lines.
Yeah, ready.
Everyone else
But
has
they did get it
gone.
right.
painting them on.
That was right.
It was.
He
Yeah,
was
but
offside.
the thing is, Robbie, is that you're talking like the length of the man's foot was kind of offside, and they say that you play the advantage to the attacker.
Yeah,
There's not clear daylight, is what they try and say with the offside rule. And when I look at some of the other decisions that have gone away, you look at Denmark's fourth goal against Wales, right? It looked offside. He
Yeah.
was offside, but there was no clear daylight. They're like, okay, he's a.
No.
That's
When
what-
the Denmark one, it looked offside, but then when they showed it from another angle after, he was
see it was.
onside.
I don't know,
think
man.
it was
I just think that, I just wanted Italy to go out.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Big
But
up-
it does prove that. It proves that, like you said with Austria, it proves that nothing's certain in knockout
right,
football.
and-
You
yeah.
can shithouse your way right to the end and nick it or whatever. It's tournament football.
Portugal did it.
I think
Exactly.
especially the way they play as well, set pieces are going to be a massive
100%. But I do like Holland though. I like how they've gone
Yeah.
about their business. They're slowly building. Got some good, exciting young players.
Do you not think that Czech Republic have actually got a better draw than England and they finished third and we finished top?
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You could argue that. Arnhem says Netherlands is the most underrated team in this tournament, and they have been playing really well. I believe they'll reach the semi-finals at the very least. Well, you'll argue with that, Matty, but they are a good team.
I mean, they are a decent team, but I wouldn't definitely call them the most underrated. I think their own manager said that they're in the top 8 most likely to win the tournament, so I would just disagree with the underrated statement. I think today it kind of depends on how they will approach the game. If they will walk into it thinking it's an easy win, then we might surprise. But if they'll be careful, if they watch the way we play, then they will make it very difficult for us.
One of the players, to me, he's been one of the best players in this tournament, has been Wijnaldum. He's playing well. He's playing for the Netherlands today. Now, of course, at PSG, on a free he went.
Yeah.
What a player, man. He's looked really good in this
Free.
He
tournament.
has. He's looked really good. And, even when I know you're mentioning him and PSG and you go off subject, when you look at 3 of the names that PSG look like they've just brought in for combined £60 million,
Mad.
they brought him in for free, they're bringing in Hakimi, and then there's
Ramos apparently.
there's another one that's
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma. Do you know what I
For free
mean?
as well.
And
That's
you
so
can
crazy.
still
that's
add
what I'm
Ramos.
saying.
free
as well.
So
Still
the
add
money
Ramos
they've
for
actually
free,
spent is on one player, but they've technically got 3 out of it. And when you
Yeah.
think of the 3 players, come
So
on,
you're
man.
bigging up Pochettino in the recruitment, isn't it? Pochettino, big up Poch.
He ain't Tottenham manager no more, so I don't care. Yeah, I ain't got an issue. I ain't got issue with Pochettino. He ain't, well, no one's a Tottenham manager, but do you know what I mean? But
No one will be.
yeah, I ain't got an issue with
Apart
that.
from Matt Hancock, as I keep saying.
Yeah, that's about it.
He's going to be applying for the job.
Hey,
Right?
Hey, mate,
no
if
comment,
they
mate.
ended up with Matt Hancock, it wouldn't surprise me if they went down. Get it?
Bloody
This is
hell.
why, and this is why you shouldn't be allowed on.
This is coming up a lot in the chat, so I'm going to mention it, right?
Oh, good.
Ryan M says, do anyone remember the time when Sophie spun DT? Do
Do you remember it?
Because let me get this
Sophie,
right.
Sophie, I know you got a board here, right?
Yeah,
So,
I know you got a board here.
Sophie,
Right,
we've
If we
even
had,
spoke
if we had a
about.
bit more space,
Wait,
you know,
wait
I'd get
there,
you
wait
to
there.
read
Look
it.
at DT.
Wait there.
Me and you spoke about this.
Me and Sophie
weren't
spoke
talking
about this,
so
yeah?
don't say nothing.
I had 2 options, yeah. One option was to absolutely wipe her out, and I knew how that would look. Or go in half-hearted. I didn't expect her to do the flick, but I went in half-hearted because I was like, I can't wipe her out.
I'm not buying that.
Why can't you just say?
Nah, I'm not buying
Why
that.
can't you just say it was a
Flex was
brilliant
there,
bit
to
of
be fair.
skill?
I was right
Right?
there, mate.
Oh no, it was a
It
good.
was a brilliant bit of
it's a good bit of
skill that
skill.
she
It was a good bit of skill, but if I was going 100%, she would have got annihilated. Sorry.
Yeah, but the ball still would have got flicked over your head. You
No,
just
would
wiped it out.
she would have got near it.
Have you not seen what happens to Ronaldinho then, man? And Neymar,
Nah,
he's
not
doing the thing in
happening.
the corner flag, he's doing the rainbow thing, he gets taken out. That's all that would have happened.
Not happening.
You just didn't take Sophie out. But she did it. It was legit. It was
ain't
legit.
Sophie used to play football there. Like,
Still play
Still
football.
does.
Still does play football.
What level, man? Because when I saw you do that, I was like, wow.
So then, yeah, I would have been at Wolves, but now I'm at Kidderminster, which is like league below. So
Wow.
yeah, still playing, but yeah.
And what position do you play?
CDM.
Wow, man.
Yeah. See?
She's
Even
a
I
baller,
know
man.
that.
I'm telling you, when I saw her do that, I was like, what?
That was so.
She's a baller.
Once I've got my ladies team
Big up
going, I know
Sophie.
where I'm signing first.
Kidderminster, you got the money.
I'm
Yeah,
there.
that's
Hey,
like-
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm sure that I can find a suitable agreement.
Free transfer.
United versus Arsenal for. I knew this was all going to start happening. We're talking about the game today.
Nah, the comments
right?
are spoken, man.
But
Come
United
on, what
versus
Robbie's
Arsenal
trying
for
so hard to
Camavinga.
keep this as being Don Robbie
Camavinga.
channel.
Yeah.
Euros.
He's a good player.
Very good player.
Oh, he's
He's
unreal.
Pogba,
Camavinga,
don't
was
he?
that? Camavinga?
Pardon?
He'd be the same as Pogba, don't he?
Yeah,
Nah,
I
don't
think he is.
Unless he
I
lets.
think he's the next Pogba. I think he's unreal.
Looks very, very good.
He's
But he's like
unreal.
Pogba in the way he plays. I've seen him play a few
He
times.
can travel with the ball very well. He's very good
Yeah.
in the
But
tackle.
I also think
very strong.
think Man United won't get him because I honestly think from what
He wants to go to
I'm
PSG.
hearing is that he wants to stay
But this is
in
where
France.
this is
but
where
yeah,
though,
you never know.
You got when just like us with the Pogba situation, our people are coming sniffing because it's our own fault for letting him go into the last year. PSG want the money to come down. We can see what's going on by putting some money on the table and saying, look, what's going on. So
Do you need him though?
yes,
Where would he play?
we've got McTominay and Fred in midfield.
No, but he's not really a defensive
Yeah,
midfielder.
but you lot have been praising them.
Who has?
Man United fans, like.
I don't know what Man
Saeed
United.
said yesterday.
Well, hold on, wait, hold on. No, before you say this, Robbie, but hold on. Was it you debating me over
Fred and Kante. And all
Fred
that.
and no, Fred and
and who?
Fred and
Some people at one point.
that
yeah.
was it. Fred and Thomas Partey when we were doing the combined 11, and you was adamant that Fred was
I wasn't
going
adamant.
ahead.
I wasn't
yeah,
adamant.
he was.
What I said was at the time was Fred in that moment. Thomas Partey had only been there for 2 games, and Fred was having a good season. So on form, I was like, yeah.
Thomas Partey could have never played
What did
before
I
and he
end
would
up
still been
saying?
better.
I said he is a better player than him. Hence why Thomas Partey was in that 11.
Christopher says for England to look for the easiest route to the final is weak. Fans would appreciate the harder route. That
So
would
no, I would have
prove
taken Hungary.
I was going to say, after we played as well.
prove their strength as a team.
But
But
that's
you
disrespectful,
do make a
isn't
good
it?
point there when you say, you know, Czech Republic come third in the group and they've got really an easier tie because,
Yeah.
you know, even if they would have come second, who would they have got if they come second? Who did, Croatia got quite an easier game, innit? Or an easier game. So, but definitely Germany's not an easy game to get, you know?
No.
So,
I know that they'll have
Croatia
a
got
more
Spain.
difficult side.
oh yeah, Croatia got
got
Spain.
Spain.
So you still got even
Yeah.
an easier
Yeah.
team.
And
Yeah.
I've not been impressed by Spain at all.
Yeah.
They're not the Spain of like
Not at all.
the years gone by.
Yeah.
Nowhere near it. They look so toothless.
Did win
up front.
5-0.
Not with Morata up
5-0
front,
in the
anyway.
last game. Though.
Yeah, Morata up front.
Pablo says, we all know the truth. Sophie is a baller, right? So, and then he goes on to cuss you, but I'm not going to say it, right?
Yeah, well, you know what you can suck.
But Sophie is a baller, trust me.
Thank you.
How did the Czech Republic win? You know, you look at the Netherlands, right? The attacking threat, Depay, Dumfries, Wijnaldum, you know, they've got a lot of attacking threat. How do you stop that?
Tomáš Souček. To be honest, I think the combination of having Tomáš Souček and Holeš in the midfield, that can be pretty effective because they're both extremely good in defense. I mean, Souček is more of a box-to-box, but he is also amazing in defense. Holeš, he's the guy who scored a goal at the Emirates against Arsenal. He is great in the midfield as well. I think, you know, all my faith when it comes to defending the Netherlands just goes to the midfield because I really don't have faith in our defense at all. So I guess just stop the passes and don't let them have the ball too much, and then we'll see what happens.
Their defence has looked a little Holland, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Netherlands flex. I mean, Blind in there. He's
Still
still
going.
going, man.
Still
He's
going, man. Oh, listen, big up Daily Blink.
All
'Cause he,
right,
had to have
Blind.
he had to have a thing fitted to
Yes,
his heart, you know.
that's right. He has the heart
You know?
thing similar to like
So
what
when
they're
that thing
saying-
happened to Ericsson,
Yeah, to Ericsson and Blind is still playing
so
with that.
mentality-wise, he's
yeah.
had to come through that as well, and he's there in the national team.
All right,
and all that
Blind though.
stages.
I think he reads the game really well. I know it's not the quickest, but on the
Yeah.
ball as well, I think he's quality.
I think he left Man United too soon.
Oh,
A
it's
lot of
good
Man
to
United
bring
fans
rid of
said that.
him,
Like
yeah.
he's a very underrated player, Daily Blink.
So
Yeah, for sure.
When he played for you, did he play in defence, in midfield though?
Sometimes,
Or
but he
centre
played
back,
left
yeah.
centre back,
Yeah.
left back sometimes.
And then
But-
of course you've got De Ligt in there,
Yeah.
who's he's a great defender, but he's not been brilliant in this tournament. I think the Czechs can get at they're even showing it.
They're showing it now,
but the Czechs can get at the defence of the Netherlands, because the Netherlands do really bomb on. I mean, like guys like Dumfries, you've been getting a lot of plaudits, but he doesn't get back on it.
See, the thing is with him, he's got a lot of plaudits because of the goals that he scored, but I actually don't rate him as a player.
As a defender, just as a player?
Just in general, I think that he's
he's
quite poor. But
But
everything seems to get overshadowed by, he scored a couple of goals, and then all of a sudden you see everyone from every club going, we need a right back, wing back, go get Dumfries. He's smashing it in the Euros.
Everybody at our club.
No,
It's typical tournament.
but it's not.
Is he better than Bellerin?
Huh? My right back in my team's better than Bellerin. All right? Listen, but it's, at the end of the day, this is the one thing that we've had these conversations about getting too hyped about players in
we do it in our own league.
No, but it's the same. But with these tournaments, El Hadj Diouf, people like that before, where they've gone on and got big money moves to a big club in the Premier League, and it's.
It was like James though, wasn't it?
James Rodriguez, he's a perfect example.
Yeah.
World Cup, he's smashed
But Dumfries
it.
has actually been playing well at club level, though. It's like he has. I think he's been steadily getting better,
all right,
and then he's arrived at the Euros on a stage where you're
I
saying,
just think
okay,
there's a hell of a
you've been doing
lot
well.
better than him.
I always think he looks a bit rash. Going forwards, he's shown he's got a goal, but I think defensively he always looks a bit rash.
Yeah,
Every time I
very
see
rash.
him play.
Very rash.
Kartik says, guys, can a Greece-like miracle happen again in the Euros? Let me ask you first, Matty. Can a team, remember when Greece won it?
Yeah.
Denmark.
Right?
Yeah,
Could
against
that,
us in the
could that be
semi-finals.
the Czech Republic?
I mean, a miracle can happen maybe for a team like Denmark, or maybe for a team that maybe is like underrated, but like they are not, considered to be a top-level team like England or Germany or Portugal. But I can see the current Czech squad making it happen. I mean, Schick has an amazing form, obviously, but we're talking about the Netherlands having a whatsoever bad defense. But like, I'm not sure if we have the attacking power to really get through them. Because I mean, we have Patrick Schick. But then what's behind him? They're sort of just like guys who are amazing at putting on pressure, but not exactly sure if they are the guys who I would look for when I need a goal. So I don't think that we can make this miracle happen.
Okay, what do you think? A team
I mean, if it's not going to be England that wins it, I'd love to see that. I mean, how good would it be to see Denmark win it? If obviously we
I
don't
did
win
want Denmark to win it until I found out that's his team on the
Oh,
Swiss
for
day.
God's sake. No, but you know what?
By the way,
You know what? In the goodness of the game, I'm still willing.
Yeah.
Even though it's him who's attached to them, I'm still willing for the goodness of Christian Eriksen of the game.
Yeah.
by
to
the way,
forget DT's
There we go. Get your violin out, Robbie.
Right, let me
You
just-
had the opportunity of redoing it all again after my complaint. You refused.
What, you complained that you...
He
Check this
complained-
out.
he wanted to
Right,
redo it.
listen, I'll tell you what happened.
Right.
No, wait
I'll
there.
explain.
No, because you've explained too
All
many
right,
times. that
you
got
tell
to
the
be-
fake
Can
version.
can I be the judge and I'm going to hear both sides, please?
Right.
Which side do you
What
want to hear
was,
first?
right? Expressions.
I wanna hear the defendant.
Expressions went into the bowl. I'm going to be careful with my words here, right?
Look,
He
you're on
went
TV,
into
look.
the bowl, right? He went into the bowl, and the holders that the names are in were transparent, right? So you could see.
No, you couldn't see.
Now, he went to dig one of those out and instantly looked and went, oh, and then he even said, I'm not going to pick that one. He said, because I've seen someone's name on it. I'll give you a clue, 2 letters. And then everyone started laughing, haha. Then he goes a bit further on and then he picks mine and it's Denmark. So I said, hold on a minute, because I think the team that got picked out of the one where it would have been me was one of the top sides. So I was like, all right, is that how you're carrying on? I said, that should be like adjudicated and like redone again sort of thing. And he went, no, it was all fair.
Adjudicated.
Got to stick with what you've got.
Okay.
And so I said, okay, cool. I'll accept it. I'll take it. I've made my complaint. You've said no. We'll leave it at that. Now Denmark are doing well. He's like, oh, no.
They wanna do- they wanna
Now,
do
let me
Yeah.
ask you something, yeah?
Okay.
Based off, I'm not even going to say nothing, right? Just based off of everything you know about him.
Hold on a minute.
Right?
No.
Yeah, we're giving evidence.
Robbie,
we're giving evidence in a court of law based off of everything
I do
you
need
know about
evidence
him.
though.
right?
I know we all
Based
can
off of
agree
everything you know about him
on this guy,
right?
but
I can show you
I do
Do
need
you
evidence.
believe that version?
Flex,
how
the
it went,
video's there for you to
right?
see.
Basically, he called me up the next day. He's moaning.
I never called you up.
You called him up.
No, I never
That
called
draw
you
should
up.
be done again.
I can
This
imagine
is
that.
wrong.
I can
Hey,
imagine that.
Blah, blah,
Wait,
blah,
I
right?
can see that. I can see that.
Flex, right, hold on. The one thing you need to do with
This
the
draw needs to be done again.
The
Am I gonna have to-
one thing-
am I gonna have to
the
start
one
downloading
thing-
cell phone data?
Hey, the
Cell
one
phone
thing
data,
you need
please.
to do, the one thing you need to do is find the lie, right? Already, he's lied. He said I called him up. I texted him.
All right, text.
Right?
You made contact. Contact was made.
It doesn't matter. It's very simple.
What did you say in the
I
text?
in the message you probably
What
said.
did
I
you say?
turned around and you could tell I was even joking, right? I turned around and I put expressions drew me out for Belgium. There you go. It was actually Belgium.
Which he didn't.
And then put it back because he saw my name. That needs to be done
Did
again.
that happen?
Right? Yes. And it's
That's
on
not- it's
video.
not- it was not
He
true.
even turned around
It's
and
not true.
said, he goes,
when he
I
was-
see
when he was
someone's
pulling the
name there,
balls, he
and he
saw a
goes,
name,
I'll give you
and
a
because
clue.
he saw-
He
because
goes,
he
give you a
kinda
clue,
glimpsed the
2
name, he said,
letters.
I'm pulling
Right,
it.
wait, let me
Right?
finish the
And he
excuse
moaned
me.
and he
Order
moaned
in the
and he
court.
moaned.
Order in the court. Hold on a minute.
Order. Where's your
Right?
John Burke?
So I
Order.
put,
Mr. DT.
that needs to be done again, or I'm going on strike. And then I'm not going to read the rest of this. And I'm going to.
There you go.
and then
Yeah, there's some Matt Hancock vibes over there. You know.
Wait.
He started off by saying there was. I would like you to adjudicate. To now going on strike.
This is
cussing,
why I'm
this,
not
that,
reading
you know
it
what I
out.
mean? Now you're happy you got Denmark.
You made a good decision not to read that. Yeah.
Right, yeah. But did I put a laughing emoji at the end as well to
Yeah.
show that I was joking?
Now you're
Thank
happy.
you.
Now you're happy you got
Show
Denmark.
that I was
haven't you?
joking.
Anyway, Pablo says,
I mean?
we want Thai, Don Robbie. I need to know everything that happened in Nigeria.
now
we
I've
were
got
bantering him
Denmark.
about Nigeria hard last night. That was
What,
really
he's cussing
funny.
him?
It
I'm
was
actually
not
gutted
cussing
you
him,
got
but it was
Denmark.
really
Oh,
funny.
I'm gutted.
The teams are starting to
Who have you got?
just about to come out
wanna
onto the
swap?
pitch.
Nah.
we do a
Can we
trade?
get the? Can we
Sure.
just get up
Yeah.
onto the screen actually? The who's got who in the sweepstake?
Robbie, can we
I
do a
just want to
trade
remind.
with
I just want to
anyone?
remind
I
myself.
ain't trading.
Can we do
You can't do a
trades?
trade. Only you would ask about that. We can't do a trade. Can
Flex,
we get
who
it
you
up?
got?
No comment.
Here
No,
it
who you
is,
got?
right? So
Tried to ride out with Turkey.
let me just say. So far,
even get a point.
there's 2 people through to the next round. Remember, if whoever's team that got the sweeps drew the team out in the sweepstake are going to win a brand new PS5, right? So Expressions and DT are both through. He got Denmark. Expressions got Italy. They're both through.
Italy are gonna go
I
far.
can exclusively tell you that Flex will be facing a forfeit because he finished bottom of the group with 0 points. You had Turkey, didn't you?
What forfeit?
Are we choosing the forfeit?
Last? I had Turkey.
The worst 2 people have to do a
The
forfeit.
Turkish should have to have it. His name's actually Turkish.
No, you drew Turkey.
Yeah, he supported them the whole way through.
No, that's not how it
Who's
runs.
the worst
alright.
two then?
So what
Who's
is
the
it?
That's
worst
not how
two?
it runs.
Flex.
Yeah, who else got?
And then I can tell you that Sophie is still in it at the moment because she drew France. And she's up
She's
against
got France.
Switzerland, who were drawn out by Pippa. I drew Sweden. Sophie Rose, she drew the Ukraine. So we'll find out who's that. Parisian Londoner, he drew out England. And Nikki from West Ham Fan TV drew out Germany. So that was to be decided. Lee Chappie, Leicester fan, he drew Belgium. And Helen,
Which was
she
meant to
drew
be
Could have been you.
Helen drew Portugal. All right,
She's
and
got a
then the
chance.
final
Helen's
was
got a chance.
Abby. She drew Croatia, and Charlene drew Spain. Right, so it's hotting up to see who's going to win
So who's finished
the
bottom with
PS5.
Flex?
But you are through to the
Yeah,
quarterfinal.
so who else is bottom of me then?
The other person who finished bottom with you was the caption's gone now, but it was you and Troops.
What's he? Who
Who
did
did
he
Troops
have?
get?
He got North Macedonia.
Macedonia.
Oh, did he?
Oh, wow.
Right, so
You
there's a
and
couple of
Troops.
He knew he
forfeits
was going to be last
incoming.
from the start, innit?
I reckon you two should swap personalities for a day.
I don't know if I've got that in me, man.
Tom Walker says Robbie DT is right. Check the video.
Oh,
Right.
video evidence.
Ooh! Told you.
No, it didn't go exactly like that. You can check the video and you'll see that it didn't go
I ain't
exactly how
complaining.
he's
I've got
explained it.
France, so I'm happy with it.
Anyway, the teams
can
are coming
trade.
out onto the pitch now. We can see the Czech Republic team coming out, Matty. And
Full stadium.
We've also got the Netherlands coming out. It is a very full stadium. Which this one being played?
Budapest.
Budapest.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got,
there you go.
they got
Hungary.
no COVID regulations.
no
whatsoever.
restrictions
Yeah.
on
Solid,
tour
man.
in Budapest.
I know, they haven't got the toffee ones, man. I'm gutted.
Is that a bin? Is this gonna put?
No, that's not a bin.
That's Robbie's.
There's popcorn in there.
Bin's over
That's
there.
Robbie's
There's popcorn and
champagne
packets in
thing.
there. I think it is a bin.
It shouldn't be a bin.
Oh, yeah.
Flex, is there anything in them, the 2 boxes there? They're
Twid
sweets
says,
in
nah, DT was right. Kid says, DT is right. Max only says DT for Prime Minister.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe
Mate,
the new
imagine
health
that.
minister. New
Imagine
health
Thank God I'm
minister.
leaving
Health
on
Minister.
Thursday.
Say, thank God I'm leaving on Thursday.
Freddie says, how much
Good
for
man.
DT to take the hat off?
Huh?
How much for you to take your hat off, this guy's asking.
Tell him to give me his mum's phone number.
Oh, jeez.
See what I mean? Why?
Guy, man.
Why can't you just say something like, nah, mate, you won't be able to afford how much it will cost for me to take this. Why'd you have to cuss his mum?
I didn't. I asked for a number. That's a compliment.
Yeah, see, you got to be turning up outside there looking for you.
He's going to turn up on a skateboard.
Oh,
How do you know? Could be a serious brother.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get some predictions. Matty, predictions on the game, Czech Republic versus see the Czech Republic fans singing the national anthem there. Predictions.
Probably, I think 1-1, and we may go through on penalties.
Okay. Flex.
2-0, Holland.
DT.
I'm gonna go. Ooh, they got good support there, haven't
There's
they?
a lot of Czech.
There is.
A lot of
There
support.
is actually.
How far?
Obviously, it's not that far.
No,
is
but
it?
look
How
on the other
far
side,
is
it's
the
the
Czech
same with the
Republic
Dutch
to
though. It's
Hungary?
Not that far.
A lot. Is it closer than them?
You need to
Holland
cross like Slovakia, and then you're there basically.
So it's not that difficult. Can
No.
you travel by car?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So now you've worked out the
I know, I was
geography of how
gonna
far
say,
things
come
are. Who do you think's going to win?
I'm going penalties.
For who
Penalties
though?
and
Yeah,
who's
who's
to
winning?
win?
I don't know who wins penalties. I'm just going penalties. I'll let you know who's going to win if it goes to penalties.
That's the most roundabout prediction I've ever seen.
Sophie?
And 2-1 to Holland.
2-1 to the Netherlands. I'm gonna go.
My man's there with a trumpet. Can you imagine Ty in the Emirates with one of them? Dear God.
Look at a suit. Oh, it's a sick suit.
I'm gonna go.
Mine looks like he works for EasyJet.
I'll go 2-1. Sorry, mate. I've got to go. I can't go to the Netherlands right now. Pablo says I'm simping hard for Sophie right now. Behave. Lubert says you missed my super chat above Robbie. I said Netherlands 4-2. Haas says DT looking flustered next to the lovely lady.
He's just scared 'cause he's got a
Don't
ball. I've got a ball, that's why he's scared.
That's why they come for you, because you just nibble on everything.
I'm just sitting there laughing to myself.
And Grant
man.
K says, who are the Tottenham of international football?
Just never win nothing, probably. England.
It's got to be England.
But they have though. Belgium. Holland? No, but they've won.
No,
Euros.
so
Yeah,
they
but
win though.
we've
They
been
win.
singing it's
Could be
coming
Belgium.
home
Could be Belgium because they.
since.
Have
96.
Belgium ever won a major tournament? They haven't, have they? Never
don't
won a
think
World
they have.
Cup or Euros.
But then they've never had a team not what they've
Just
had.
had
in
to say
recent
one
Yeah,
of the
but then-
generation, though, innit?
But that's what I'm trying to say. England have actually won a World Cup.
Okay, Football 2021 says, Robbie, you should go back to asking DT if he's behaved himself before every podcast.
No.
There's no point because he never does.
I have been behaving myself. I've been behaving myself a lot lately, actually.
Luke TC says the Tottenham of international football are Turkey.
But why though? Why would they be classed?
They were
they're
seen
shit.
as dark horses. In
Yeah,
the
I didn't understand
and they
that.
absolutely.
When
fought.
people were saying that, even
No,
at the
because
beginning,
coming into the tournament, they
Oh,
were
they're
in
in
great
good
form.
form.
They've beaten the
Oh,
Netherlands
France.
twice.
Okay.
They beaten France. They took.
oh, so they were legitly like
Yeah, they were
a
playing
dark
good.
horse. And
They
then
took
didn't get a
apart. I
point.
remember I was watching that game when they played the Netherlands, man. They beat them like 4-2.
Turkey
Took
were
them
your
apart.
dark horse.
They were awful.
I
Yeah,
really
they were
like,
my dark horse.
where
Yeah.
did Souček play before West
Cole
Ham?
King says
Slavia.
England.
Slavia Prague.
Slavia Prague.
Andrew Mason says
He's
Scotland.
such a good player.
He's amazing.
Scotland.
Like that's the funny thing about like Czech
Macedonia
league, because
such
like
a G.
I would rank us in the top 10
Wales.
European leagues for sure, but like we're just so
Wales ain't about
underrated.
Czech,
Like
to be fair.
Souček came to West Ham for I think like 15 million pounds or something, and now he is valued around like 40, and he was valued around 40 already like after half a year or something. So like yeah, we've always had good
He's
players.
good, man. And
yeah,
right
he's
back,
amazing.
right back to West
Yeah,
Ham.
Tofel, yeah, great guy.
Very
He's
solid.
got so much better since he's left Man United, hasn't he?
What about this guy, Schick?
Who,
Because
Memphis?
obviously
Memphis.
Not really.
he's done very
I
well
think
in
he
the
has.
tournament,
No,
but
yeah,
he's
Wicked at
he's
the
a-
old man.
Yeah, Schick, he's kind of like, he rose very, very quickly, way too early. He was in Sparta Prague, and he went on loan to like
Oh,
a
Lee Judge's
mediocre
refereeing.
Prague team. And then he went to Italy, to Sampdoria, where he was great. And they bought an AS Roma. They bought him for like 50 million. just didn't work out at all. And now he is in Leverkusen, where he's decent.
Has he had a good season? Sick.
How old's Memphis now? 25.
Like average. Like
Yeah,
in the
mid-20s,
national team, he's amazing. Like in the national
Be
team,
interesting to
he's
see him at
definitely
Barca.
great.
Mhm.
But like when it comes to the club level, he just never really hit it off.
I thought he looked
after
good in
Sampdoria.
flashes for us.
All right, the game's kicked off now.
Maybe he was just too young.
the
It was
Czech
too
Republic
soon,
kicking
too
off.
young.
You know what
Yeah.
it felt?
Memphis at Man United. Maybe
Him
that's
and
what
Luke
it
Shaw
was
were
as
building
well.
up a great relationship, and then Luke Shaw had that bad injury, and I just felt like Memphis
It was,
never
it
really.
was a bit like Wilfred Sahara,
Touch.
really, wasn't it?
Oh, he played
Too
well.
young for
Josh
that
says-
kind of
Yeah.
move.
Josh,
Doesn't
a
really
Man
give him a
United
chance.
fan, he says if we get a CDM and a centre back, we have a very good chance of winning the league. He says,
Who's he support?
Man United. You
Got a
agree
good
with that,
chance to
Flo?
challenge him.
Yeah,
Not
challenge
with-
him.
Yeah. I still don't think that they're going to win big trophies with Ollie.
Depends on the
That's the
centre
biggest
back as
question
well.
mark.
so.
Yeah.
Even if you get the right players,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
he be the orchestrator?
And I think even the fact that Man United
Oh!
fans
Did you?
have that same
no.
thought process as well,
Nervy moment there
kind of
for
says it.
He's had a good
That even if
tournament.
you
Van
buy all the
Aanholt.
right players, you're still
Van Aanholt's
thinking,
quite
Still
good
got
about
about
it.
it,
we
so
ain't
it's
got
like
the
an
right
I've been
man.
impressed with him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Where is he
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Van Aanholt?
Palace.
Judge him after the
I think
personnel, though, I think.
his contract's up at Palace, actually.
Oh, is it?
So, yeah, he'll be moving
Okay.
on.
So wait, do you know what someone said to me the other day, Flex? You see the way England play, and it's that's like if you could get away with 0-0s, they would. It reminds me of Man United last season against the top sides. When how many games did you draw 0-0 against all them top sides?
It wasn't even top sides, mate. We just freaking
No.
drew
No,
0-0
but I mean,
against
no,
them.
but
Low block.
didn't
though.
you
yeah.
Chelsea? Didn't you draw 0-0
Chelsea
with them?
0-0, City
Yeah.
0-0, Liverpool 0-0.
Liverpool, yeah.
You drew with us on one game, but it
It's
weren't
right up
0-0.
near for the
0-0.
0-0. Oh, yeah,
Good
it was
strike
Yeah.
from
Emirates.
distance. Why not?
So actually, yeah, I take that back. It
That's
was,
Hollis, isn't it?
but there was also other 0-0s against.
Yeah, Man City at home. I remember you drew with them
0-0.
0-0, and it was the
It was. You know what
worst
happened?
game.
What happened was.
That was the weirdest like derby game ever.
What happened was
Weird.
once we got beat up by Spurs 6-1,
You just went.
we proper went like tried to stick because we thought we need to just. We can't let that happen
That
again.
seemed your mindset in
then it
every
was
one of
actually
them
like
games.
Since
whether
that
you're
point,
pessimistic or it was like, well, we ain't conceding against none of these teams. But then everyone's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but mate, we ain't winning, we ain't scoring.
That's what it seemed like against them. He went with a mindset of going, just get a draw,
Don't
Yeah.
lose.
don't lose.
Yeah, he did.
job
After,
done.
like I said, after
and
that
then,
battering,
and then now win all the other games that they should
yeah,
win.
and then we just didn't lose an away game for the whole season. Well,
Yeah,
even
they
back
like
into
drew to
last
West
season.
Brom and things like that. Then.
1-1.
Turkish Delight says, speaking of the Czech Republic, have you guys seen the announcement video? Is it Gebre Selassie signing for his old team?
Yeah, he
whoa.
went to his boyhood club back in Liberec, and they sort of made like an introduction video, like a parody on the Prince of Bel-Air kind of thing. Because yeah.
Is it good?
I mean, I'm not sure how to really feel about it, because like I mean I understand why, because I think he's the only like black player to ever play for our national team. So I'm just not sure how exactly appropriate is it.
Oh,
to do it
right.
this
Because,
way.
so because he was the only black, they'd done like a Fresh Prince
Bel-Air.
thing.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like
Okay,
stereotypical
okay.
kind of thing, basically.
Yeah, but like
Okay.
I mean, he like to be honest, I met him actually once, and he's like such a great guy, and he like takes the stuff like extremely well, to be fair.
Yeah.
And but to be fair, I'm not sure exactly what to think of this. To be fair.
Okay.
Robbie, have we been to Czech Republic before? I'm trying to think.
I don't think we have.
Have we?
I don't
Have
think
we
we
not?
have, no.
We've been to so many random places
I don't-
since we've been in the Europa
I've had
League,
enough,
man. It's
Robbie.
like,
I don't think I've been to a Czech
When's he
Republic,
gonna
This is dangerous though. Like free
This
kicks
is
in around the
dangerous.
box.
but they didn't give the free kick. That's still
look.
Czech there.
They look decent now, Czech Republic.
Yeah.
he's been watching Jack Grealish with the old socks.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, they're closing down well there, the Czech Republic.
Good tempo to the game, straight.
Yeah.
yeah.
Neverland says, Robbie, when can you get DT and Ty back together again? Post West Brom comedy show. DT, what's your views on Eddie Howe as the next Spurs manager?
Couldn't care less.
And Zoe says, I'm saying 1-1, Netherlands to win in extra time. Big up to the panel, loving the Euro streams, guys. Big up Zoe.
Hey, Robbie, do you know what they reckon? They reckon that for the first part of the season, no away fans still in stadiums.
I kind of think that's
I'm
going to happen.
gutted, man. Friday night, first game of the season at
Yeah, I know,
Brentford.
Brentford.
Oh,
Brentford.
yeah.
Brentford, man.
Leeds for us.
But why is that?
Is Leeds your first
But if
one?
the restrictions
That's a
are going to
good
be
one as well.
gone, like I don't understand why that's a thing.
Like Brentford won't care because
Don't you
fans
think
are allowed back in so they can pack their new stadium. In hindsight, they've done it perfectly because when they got when they lost the playoffs last year, at that time it
They
would have
just
been
got the
like the
stadiums,
world's
yeah.
just come crashing down, new stadium. But they would have ended up having to play a full season
a
in
nice
the Premier League
turbo
with no
one out,
fans.
Memphis.
And you imagine that was their
Memphis,
only one
sorry.
season in the Premier League.
Should have known by the socks.
Yeah.
Left it a year. And now they're up as everybody's coming back. Well, we hope everyone's coming
Why,
back.
if you're going to let everyone come back, why can't you have away fans?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, isn't
True.
it?
It doesn't make any sense.
You know, things like
I
that get annoy me, right? Because it's contradiction. Because we're there as a country saying that we want
Normality.
our
but
people
there
to
isn't.
be let into all these other countries.
Yeah.
But then we don't want to let our fans travel to an away game.
Yeah.
No, we don't want home from London travelling to Liverpool. It's just madness.
But if you wanted to go shopping, if you wanted to go from London to Liverpool,
You can go.
you could do
Yeah.
it.
It's mad.
If you want to get off with your secretary or whoever it is, as
Exactly.
well, it's acceptable.
There you go. If you got a secretary, get involved.
Who was that? Sheck trying to shoot?
They're all doing a shick now. They're all doing a shick.
That come across so bad.
Only you could twist that up, man. Let me get a beer, man. I knew I was in for a long day. I knew I was in for a long
Start the
day.
beers early, mate.
You want a drink?
I'm good, thank
You,
you.
you want a drink?
I'm good, thank you.
You don't drink, do you?
No, I don't drink, man.
Drink?
Can you imagine
I'm
me
good, thank
drunk? Can you imagine?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, thank God you don't drink. Jesus.
I used to be a funny drunk.
Oh, he's a funny drunk.
Yeah.
You
Not
weren't-
aggressive
you
or
weren't
anything.
I bet you look mega loud, yeah.
Yeah, I'm so loud. I'm like,
I think you're an aggressive drunk. I'm sorry, I'm not having it. I'm not having it, man.
not at all.
I'm not
Robbie,
having
you
it.
got,
I
Robbie,
believe
you,
that.
oh, Flex, you got,
No.
no, because how many times, yeah?
No,
have
no,
we been
no,
in-
no,
in-
no,
how
no,
many
no,
ti- No, but how many times when we used to do events and that, and we was in clubs and stuff, and I was drinking then, but you never see me aggressive in clubs or anything, do you? We're all just like playing music, having fun,
I just
and
caught you on a good day.
good vibes. What, every time?
I wouldn't say that was a true reflection of you in your entirety. I would say that was just a few. I was just
I'm
lucky.
worse sober.
That's when you used to play for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Marlon.
Marlon.
I'm just one of those. When I drink, I get happy. I love everybody, apart from Tottenham fans.
I don't believe you.
Still don't like them.
How can you be angry when you don't drink and then when you drink now, you love everyone?
Oh! What's he?
Big chance and another chance
Is that
there.
He's tried to head it. Has he tried to shoot there or head
I
it
don't
back
know what he was
across?
doing.
Everybody
got away with
reacts
one there,
differently,
Matty.
mate.
Yeah.
Proper.
There are 6s and 7s there in the Czech Republic.
Offside anyway.
You would have been
Yeah, he's
offside anyway.
Is he trying to? He should score.
He's trying to head it back across.
He can score from that angle.
And that's a poor
I
finish.
was say,
Is that
Memphis was doing
Why is
that.
he not trying to head that in?
It's a warning shot though for the Czech Republic. Schick done well, they hold it up.
That Holland kit's nice, isn't it? I just want to put that
I
in.
like the black and orange.
The
ones
black
as well,
one's
man.
nice as well, yeah.
Their kits are always nice.
Might get that shirt, that black
Their
and
kits are
orange.
always
Nice.
nice. It's just that they got that colour to their kit that just makes it stand out.
Yeah, because of the
Like-
combinations of
Yeah, it's
orange
just-
and black or white. Or
The black
whatever.
Germany one's nice as well, the all black one.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
the
that's
best.
a nice
That's my favourite kit in the tournament.
Have you seen the Ajax black shirt for next season with the like Jamaican? Have you got like flag
Yeah,
on it on the sides?
yeah, I saw
That's
that.
nice.
It's got like the,
Tribute
it's
to
got
Bob
the
Marley.
red, gold and green.
Because
black
they
and
come
white.
out to Bob Marley, innit?
Yeah.
Gonna get that.
Yeah, me
Think.
too. Think.
Looks nice. Imagine if because Holland obviously missed out on the last couple of tournaments as well. So this is actually big for them too because
Yeah.
they need to show something that they're actually kicking on.
Holland been
Because-
going for like transition for a while, haven't they? Like
Yeah.
embedding like
Oh,
these
is it?
young players
Oh.
in.
Ronaldo's such a good player. I can't believe he's gone for free. It's mad.
He's quality.
He's
I wonder
good.
are Liverpool fans, do you reckon they're fuming about that? Is any Liverpool fans in the chat ask him, are they fuming?
Well, did you see what Alden, he said that he wanted a new deal and all that?
But I thought they did offer him it, but then some
I think
Liverpool
there was
fans
some
like the
little
money and
I
that.
think some little idiot thing they were offering him, so he just always
Because he was going to go Barca and then he went, they're offering
But
me more.
again, before that, he was saying, he's like,
He was in talks for
he
ages.
was sort of
wasn't
saying things like, one day the truth will come out. But,
Oh,
you know,
is
one of
it?
them things. But he's like,
Yeah.
basically, he was sort of saying he wanted to stay, but they didn't want to cough up the money.
See, there's another player as well. When you initially think Liverpool bought him, everyone straight away was like, "Oh, Newcastle, yeah, why are you spending that money?"
True, it doesn't always have to be a
he
mega
stood out
name.
at
no.
Newcastle, didn't
And that's why I don't sit there and listen to anyone talking about Ben White and saying, "Oh, he's
Ben-
at Brighton."
Ben White-
He
Ben
said-
White-
Is that what people?
Ben
I don't believe.
Yeah, that's what they've
Ben
been
White is
saying.
quality player. Oh, there's a mistake here. They got away with that in Czech Republic. Ben White's quality player.
That's
I think
It's
it'll
one
be a
about
good signing.
priorities.
Malin,
I
man.
think it's
Elijah says,
mad money, but I
big
can't
up
comment
Robbie,
on that.
really
Oh,
enjoying the
like
watch-alongs and basically all the content.
He meant that.
Any chance
Yeah.
you can arrange for DT
But
versus Flex.
it's so unhealthy to watch my
DJ
national team.
SoundCloud. Do you hear that? Hold on.
That ain't a bad idea, that.
Elijah says, big up Don Robbie, really enjoying the watch-alongs and basically the content. Any chance you can arrange a DT versus Flex DJ SoundCloud?
I said this age.
We can do it. Do you know the only thing we need though, Flex?
What?
Is we need to be able to do it on a platform where we're not going to get monetized or locked off.
Well, where it takes. Yeah, that's true.
Because we were saying about Instagram during the lockdown, didn't we?
Yeah, but they
then
just-
you started it, and I was like, all right, I'll see how it goes. And then if you don't get struck like all the time, then let's
Well,
do
he
something
didn't-
one week.
No,
he
no, did.
all the time.
Yeah.
He ended up having to put like titles onto it, like
Didn't even work.
Yeah, and it didn't. What was
even
it
work.
you were saying about? I don't own the rights to this music. Or
I just saw other people doing it.
Yeah,
before.
people-
Maybe
he
the
was like,
maybe
let
the
me
record
try
labels
it.
won't care.
It was
But
like,
nah.
let me try it.
Oh, we need to do that. I'm on that. I'm on that any day of the week.
I can't wait to go back in the club again, man. To start playing again. I would have been back this weekend.
I haven't got time to DJ so far. Robbie, you want to make a comeback as well?
What kind of music do you play?
Across the board
Come
now.
track 2 lyric, man. What do you mean?
Tired.
I mean, it's not. You ain't got no European football this year, mate. So you go to a couple clubs and that. You know what I mean? Get back, touch mic again.
I don't really go out much. I don't go out much on a Thursday night anyway.
What day is the conference thing going to be on?
Thursday.
Like a Friday night, something?
No, happy Thursday.
And
man.
like weird
Thursday,
kickoff
and
times,
you know what
Yeah.
you're doing with that?
Like
right?
3 p.m.
Thursday.
kickoff.
Yeah, 3 and 4 p.m. kickoffs.
One of them's like an early kickoff, like 4
Afternoon
o'clock.
and that?
Yeah, yeah.
What? Even, where is it?
No,
Where's
not
it
all
gonna
of them.
be?
Some of them are
Azerbaijan.
No, some are, but I'm saying some.
What is it?
early-
Groups where like the teams have to go to another team, or is it like in one place?
Yeah,
and it's
similar kind of the thing to the Europa. And I think I've heard as well that whoever finishes bottom of the Europa drops down into that as well or something.
So
like
I'll
that.
So we finished third. It's like the same with the Champions
it?
League.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
So hold on a minute. Are Tottenham going to have a game on the first day at 3 p.m. when people are at work? Like,
Yeah,
during
Yeah,
rush
can
hour?
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it just a straight knockout?
No,
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 groups.
no. It's proper. It's
It
like
is
group
groups.
stages and everything.
I think someone was saying that. I think I see a
Wow.
talking on it the other week, and someone was saying that Spurs are actually the highest ranked team
in the
in the
conference
competition.
thing. And they've not
They
won
don't
that.
win that.
So-
I'll tell you.
That's mad.
It's a-
I when that came out, I thought, like the internet always wins. Like they've even said there's going to be a conference league. Haha.
Oh, there's a
But I
chance
didn't-
here. There's another chance here. Oh, good defending
Good
in the
defending,
end
huh?
because
Very
the
good
goalkeeper
defending.
being caught out.
Dumfries
Dumfries
Dumfries again
mate.
there. His pace worrying the Czech Republic, and they got away with that one.
Colossus having
Playing a
good
very
game so
high
far.
line against his pace. Keeper, what was the keeper doing? He was in no
I don't
man's
know.
land. He didn't need to come out like that either
No, he should've
because his
stayed.
defender had already covered it off.
Yeah.
What was he doing? It's another corner.
Good ball that. Oof.
Well dealt with. And out for a goal kick. Daniel Ali says, I'm really happy I finally can see my country play in the tournament. Robbie, did you know Daniel Marlin was at Arsenal? Yes. And he says, Hup, Holland, Hup.
Should never have come there, should he?
He's been banging goals since he left us, hasn't he?
This guy's actually
I
a
don't
former
remember.
Chelsea player, I think. Callas. He was there like.
Callas, Thomas Callas. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember Thomas Callas there.
It was the time when Chelsea, for whatever reason, were just like scouting all over Eastern and Central Europe, like all. But he never hit it off. I think it was always like on like loan somewhere. I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I remember that. Do you know who I find a weird player of some reason? It could just be me,
Yeah.
but is Frankie de Jong. Like, I
He's
don't.
never blown me away whenever I watched him.
Yeah,
Good player.
I don't ever. I know he's a good player, but for some reason, maybe it's just whenever I watch him, I never see him drop like a 9 out of 10, like really stand
Yeah,
out.
he's
But
never-
maybe that's part of his
Yeah.
game, though.
I was
He's
gonna
like
say,
a
It's
work
just never
rate.
exceptional. You are
That's what
right.
I mean.
And I kind of feel like they're
Steady
just players
player,
we're
like-
like told that they're good, but when
Yeah.
I actually watch them, I don't see the hype.
Do you
to
see
be
what I'm
honest.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But don't get me
100%.
wrong. Look, if there's Barcelona fans watching or people who watch, La Liga every week, who can, better informed than me. But anytime I see him, I don't get that star factor from him.
Yeah, I know what you're
personally.
saying.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in the media or on social media, he's
A bit like Van der Beek.
Well,
Is he going to get a chance
No,
next
it's
season?
true
well,
though.
no, but the thing is that I've actually seen Van der Beek before he comes to us. I've
Yeah,
seen
and
him
he's
play
yeah,
big
to
in
be-
big
I'm only
games.
joking.
Yeah.
He
And play
was.
really well.
He used to play very well,
Do
especially.
you know what I mean?
They're missing him because he always played well
Yeah.
for Holland.
Yeah.
Will he
And
get a
that's
chance?
how unlucky he actually is.
Yeah, injured. Isn't it?
Couldn't play all year round. Even when he was able to get a chance when Pogba got injured and someone else, then he got injured.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you want him to at least have a
Who's
decent
pinching him? You see
Euros.
that?
Injured.
Did you
He's
see that?
pinching him.
He's trying to pinch him and everything.
Some of the
Underhand tactics, man.
what did they used to call it? The dark arts
Set.
or something, wasn't it?
It's like the
Again,
pod,
that's a nice
that nibble
term.
from Rudiger.
Saw,
Another
Yeah,
saw
doing
Holland right now.
little
Saw Holland
bits
right
and-
now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tugs and pulls.
They're really
and-
knocking on the
Was
door
it
at the
Vinny
moment.
Jones and he just like grabbed
Gaza.
Yeah, Gaza, that was it, yeah. That happened a lot before, didn't it?
Bryce says,
all the
what's
time.
up, Don Robbie? Are you and DT going to the Florida Cup next month?
Are you not allowed in? I don't think anyone's
See, I
allowed in.
don't know what. Yeah, I mean, again,
Americans
you
shut the
go
whole
over
thing
there,
down.
and then you go out there, and then you got quarantine, and it could be whilst you're there, it switches to a red list, and that is it.
Oi! And the thing is as well, yeah, I'm actually up for that because you would have to quarantine in a hotel with me. Like, yes,
Go
let's
ahead.
go.
No thanks.
Oh,
Next
play.
week.
He's in, he's in,
This
he's
is
in.
good. This is good
Is it?
from the
Oh,
travel
no,
players.
too much behind
Yeah,
it.
this is what I mean when we were supposed
Oh,
to
but
make
you've
that
done well.
one final correct decision. We don't have the quality to do it.
Yeah.
Always having a
I
coach.
think he's saying what you just said.
Yeah, definitely. It's like,
Look
come
like
on,
it.
lads, that probably wasn't fair.
Yeah, I think he was saying it
So,
exactly.
um,
So
like
yeah,
I'd
Calm
love to,
voice,
I'd
you
love
can
to go
tell.
to that, Robbie.
Florida would have been nice, man, but
I know.
is it worth all that? Then you come back, and I don't know, man.
I thought that when I got back from Poland, mate. It's not nice
10
when you
days.
lose.
I'll
And then
tell you
got
what, I
quarantined for 10
know
days.
someone
Government ringing you every day, checking you in your
Yeah, a
house.
friend of mine had to stay in one of them hotels, man, and they said it's not nice at all.
Yeah.
The hotels are nice, but like
Having to quarantine.
they said to me that when they got pulled up at the hotel, yeah, because they actually got taken straight from the airport to the hotel. So when they pulled up at the hotel, they was like, actually, this might be all right, because the hotel looked nice. Like when you get in there and that, like all the food and that is just brought to you on there, like you know, like prison food.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
You know when you're in
Yeah,
hospital
you
and they
can't-
bring that
yeah.
food in, it's just in a tray.
The experience is
Yeah,
is
so it's
horrible,
not like
isn't it?
the hotel food and that. And they go, you're not allowed to go anywhere. You get followed. They said it was terrible, and you got to pay for it.
It's like crazy. It's
Nearly
like, it's like-
£2,000 each.
Yeah.
That's
No
mad.
chance.
So we going Florida.
SLM
Let's go.
Set or lucky.
SLM86 says De Jong is quality. Never loses the ball. Look closer.
Fair enough. I will definitely try.
I mean, I don't know, when Barcelona came to Prague, we were, to be honest, like, De Jong was invisible against us. Like, we completely, like, shut him off. Completely.
We're going Scotland.
You can't go Scotland. They're not.
Can't we?
letting, they're not letting anyone.
Can't
on
go
toes
Scotland?
road.
You're not allowed to Scotland?
You can.
No, for those games, the Arsenal games.
Oh, you're not allowed
they're
away
They're not
fans.
letting
Oh,
any
okay.
fans travel. They've already
Oh,
said.
okay.
you're
See,
not
I
allowed.
don't see. But if you wanted to go and see, like, I don't know, not Loch Ness, but just I don't know,
Loch Ness.
Yeah, you drove up there on your
I was
own.
going to say, if you
So,
want to
like,
go see the monster,
Then you mean you want to
my
you want to go
bless her,
somewhere
would be
like
absolutely
Fort
I didn't mean
William
that.
or something?
Yeah, but
where
if
they
you wanna
done
go
all
up there,
Braveheart and
you
all
could.
that.
You could right now. We
Yeah,
could
you
all
could
get
drive
in the
up
van
if
and
you
go
want.
up
But you
there.
can't go
Wow.
to football.
But if you wanted to go to the
Ah.
football outside, you couldn't do it. I just don't understand.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
He's
Oh, and that's a
right,
nice ball as well,
Ooh,
and
well
they dealt
defended,
with
though.
it.
You're defending, all right?
You're hanging on a bit
You just
here.
can't keep the ball.
You're hanging on a bit
Pressure's
here, though, mate,
building,
man.
yeah.
It just keeps coming back
Who
at
are we
you, though,
playing
innit?
again? Rangers and Hibs, isn't it?
Yeah.
I really wanted to go to that Rangers.
be
I
good,
might have to
Pretend you're
send
Scottish.
someone a message. Send someone a message about that Rangers game. I want to go to that game, man. But I've been Ibrox before.
Yeah, then you're not allowed. This is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Joking out. I'm not sure I'll be welcome in Scotland at the moment after my recent
Football
video.
2021 says, Flex, do you even watch La Liga
am brilliant.
games? He's world class.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Okay,
I
fair
saw the
enough.
clip.
That's what I mean. I don't watch them
Fuming.
week in, week out. I don't. I won't profess to do that. I'll just be honest and say, anytime I've seen him, I've not seen him
Which is
stand
not
out loads. But I know he's a good player. Do you see what I'm saying? So I've just waited to see. But maybe that's what I mean. Maybe I'm not doing him a disservice because his attribute is that it goes under the radar.
I
Because
think he's just a
ticking
steady
over,
player.
just-
Yeah,
Hugh,
it's just one of
Hugh
them steady
says De
players in the
Jong is
midfield, keeps
essential
ticking.
to Barcelona.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's what I mean. It goes under the radar. One of those players that you don't really notice. A bit like
Yeah, but that's actually a quality
Yeah.
to
But
have.
like
in it, I suppose.
McTominay.
no, it's a bit like El Neni.
He's taking him out.
Like-
Quality, exactly.
what I
Arsenal
mean.
can't function without him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Couldn't at Old Trafford.
Best Egyptian in the Premier League.
When I saw, yeah, that's a foul.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
See, when we sold
how
him,
many
man,
times did he need to roll over for that?
and then Robbie,
Makes
when we
for
sold him,
rest.
people were saying them,
Straightforward
man,
foul,
they were
Right.
stupid to sell him.
Is a foul, but how many
Who did he
rolls?
play
is
for
it?
now?
He went Eindhoven, didn't he? From us,
Who did?
tearing it up,
Marlon.
Marlon.
Oh,
mate. And people were saying at Arsenal, why are you letting him go, man? I was surprised that they let him go. He was the
Thing is
hottest
about
property,
it, right, is
man.
that a lot of players like that. They're just like, sometimes they're good, but they're just around at the wrong time. You might have two players in front of them, just never going to get a game.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
not the
everybody,
right
when
time.
they're gone now, oh, why did you sell him? Well,
Prime example.
they never comment on some of the other players that they did get rid of. that
Prime
were-
example, Robbie, be Andy Cole.
Oh, hit it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
Wasn't it? Andy Cole sent him to Bristol City, had a little loan.
Madness.
Got to remember that you had Kevin Campbell, Ian Wright.
who is
and
it?
all that
George
in front
Graham
of
didn't
him.
fancy him, innit?
Yeah, and at that time you had Kevin Campbell, Ian Wright, and Kevin Campbell was better statistically in the reserve team and everything then. So it looked like the right thing to do. Went Bristol City, scored a few goals. All right, Newcastle by him, no problem at all. Rest is history.
Enigma says,
You know what
Robbie,
I mean?
quit being a coward. Florida is the most free state. Best during and after the pandemic. That's why Florida hosts the Super Bowl and everything else. It's not Florida, Enigma. I know, I've got a friend in Florida. He's told me the same thing. I've got tickets if I want to go. It's all sorted. It's not Florida. It's here in England when you come back now.
Yeah.
And then they tell you that you've got to quarantine for 10 days. You can't do nothing. The possibility that it might move to the red list.
Makes
great skill.
Oh, good defending though.
So don't get me wrong. Florida's
Nearly.
fine. It's here. Love to go to Florida.
I love Florida.
Oh, better.
Let's just
Did
go,
well,
Robbie.
Did well.
Better.
Can we go to like?
You can go. What do you want me, Mama? Your girl or something? You don't need me to go.
let's
Just
go.
go.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a chance! Oh, that was a big chance
That's
here
a
for the
big
Czech
chance, you know.
Republic.
That's a big chance.
Big
Is
chance.
it Czech? Yeah.
We could go like
Krishna says flex thoughts on Camavinga.
Disney World,
Yeah,
isn't it?
like I was saying earlier.
That's in
it's
Florida, isn't it?
exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks
They're
very
Universal.
exciting.
Yeah, let's go Universal
Young though, so
Studios.
you've got to take your time with him, but
Take
he
your
looks-
time
he
with
looks
it,
like
yeah?
It looks like the part. That's
Rory
you lot
says,
saying.
hey Robbie, when you and DT had COVID, did you lose your sense of taste?
I did.
Did you?
I have, and I was wondering when you got it back. He said, if you did, I didn't lose my sense of taste.
I did my taste and my smell
You lost your
for
taste
like
and
a
smell.
few months. Yeah. It was mad.
For a
Did
few
you lose your
months.
sense of-
Yeah, it was mad.
I lost my taste.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I could sit. I couldn't smell for only about 3-4 days, but I don't know whether it's because I had a cold at the time and you just naturally think, oh no, I can't smell nothing now. But there was the taste, definitely. There was nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, normally get a cold and everything tastes a bit different. Like I literally couldn't taste anything or smell anything.
It was mad.
It's horrible.
I could taste. Must be the food you lot are eating, man. My food.
I try
my
like the
food, I
spiciest
flavour.
things.
It's DT's dead food. You know what I
No,
mean?
wrong my food, man.
Your was that
I'm with
mashed
you on that.
potato and
No.
what did you do in that?
What, the
cookery
one that
thing
won?
time?
The one that won.
What did you do again?
The one that won.
It did win, but what did you do again? Mashed potato and what?
It was actually.
Bangers and mash.
Sausage.
Sausage.
Bangers and mash.
What's the matter with bangers and mash?
Ain't got no flavour to
Right,
it. though.
but no flavour. Behave yourself, man.
There's no flavour to bangers and
listen,
mash.
wait, hold on a
Onion gravy.
minute. The sausages were made fresh there by me. Yeah.
You made
No,
the
the
sausage.
guy made them.
Yeah, with the machine.
The guy made them, you mean?
I made them. I was the
all
one
you did is
standing
when you
there
come through
being
the
a.
machine, you just held the end of it like
Wait,
that.
no, actually, Flex. Listen again.
I can see that
Should we take
happening.
this kind of
Like he was holding something.
The guy had to show me how to do it because I'd never obviously did it before.
Okay.
And then I had to work to the pump and everything. They all come out and then I was like.
Yeah, but there's no taste of
man.
bangers and mash.
There was taste
whether
in
you
that
made
because
it
I
good
gave
or
you
not. there's
flavour
no-
with that. I
there's
even
no taste.
gave you healthy mash.
What was
Yeah, but
this
there's
on?
no taste of bangers and what's the taste of
Oi,
bangers and mash?
what did you turn around
It's
on the
not
thing?
exactly chicken.
What he did was when he tried it and he went, wow,
curry
this is
goat
actually
and rice,
really
isn't it?
tasty. What you had curry? What did you have? Curried lamb was it with troops? Did he make? He made curried lamb, wasn't it?
Saltfish, wasn't
Salt, mate,
Blood pressure just flying up by you.
mate. And the best thing, Loomis was there, yeah. So they like Robbie turned around and went, like when he had the first mouthful, he went like what? And Troops was like, "Nah, you're lying." And he went like, "Loomis, just genuinely try it." Loomis went to take this bite, and even he went like, "Wow, I put too much salt in it. Way too much
They're
salt."
they're having a water break at the moment.
What? How
by the
hot
way.
is it? Where is this?
Hungry.
Budapest.
What, how hot is it there? They need drinks break.
Yeah,
I think it's like
it has been
like
very hot.
right now, like Central of Europe is like 33 degrees. It's like
Oh, okay.
genuinely hot.
MD says, topic, do you guys think that Pep would make a good a better England manager since he
Yes.
brings the best out of the current England players? Of course he would.
Make
Of course, he'd be a better manager than Sophie.
Christopher says, big up to Don, Robbie and DT. Love the guys all guns blazing. To be the best in England, you have to be the best. England have to beat the best, irrelevant of what stage the tournament is. He says, hashtag sell Arsenal. He's right there. If you're going to win a tournament,
Gotta beat the best.
you got to beat the
You
best.
do. You have to
simple as
face them
that.
sometime.
Deadly Species says West Ham's recruitment was spot on and yielded results last season, e.g. Souček. Spot any potential gems that Arsenal could sign.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised Arsenal didn't go for Souček, considering that he's an Arsenal fan since he was a little kid.
Van Nistelrooy was on this.
They all are.
Dickheads.
Rude. You know what? In the last game, yeah, when we played them, Ty was here, right?
Oh, God's sake.
He spotted Ruud van Nistelrooy and he just went mad. He goes, no, they got that cheat there. No, that's he went mad when he saw Van Nistelrooy there, man.
Why does
Oh,
Ty?
it's funny, bro.
He's so biased for his own. Why does he never say like?
Ty has a grudge with
The
any
Mopay one was
player.
the best. The Mopay clip was class.
Ty
I want
will
to say
genuinely hold
thanks
a
to the
grudge
NHS, and then he
forever.
just switched it up.
But that was
So
funny. When he was just sitting there, he was watching the game. And then I just went, he goes, no, that cheat. No, he's part of the Netherlands. I want them to lose now and all that. He's like, oh, that is funny, bro.
Ty just.
I gotta try and get over it, man. I go, that's how many years is that now? 20 odd.
He didn't even cheat.
Robbie, we got any sweets?
Huh?
that salty popcorn, that
No
Yeah,
sweet.
he
tackling
can't-
that sweet stuff.
I don't know how you do it. That salty popcorn, I just can't.
Have
Yeah, we had a
now.
drink as well.
Yeah, something sweet would be good.
Well, there's only crisps and that there, man. I don't know. Look, multi-pack rubbish.
Have a
man.
beer.
No, man, I don't want no beer.
Play Souček.
We're not got no sweets
bring
like
your own
Haribo's
sweets.
and that.
Tell you what, that De
I'll bring
Jong's
my own sweets.
that De Jong's not a bad player, is he? Tell you what, mate.
Did well
Yeah,
there.
looking at it again.
He's going to have a world in there and prove you wrong.
He ain't lost the ball in 26 minutes, mate.
What have you made of it so far, Matty? For the Czech Republic?
Kind of as expected.
Kind of penalties.
Just, just them obviously being extremely dangerous on the attack. Us panicking the moment that we get on their half. But so we had that one decent chance. But I think we just gotta calm down.
I think you look pretty solid though defensively. Like they haven't carved you open, have they?
Yeah.
But you are right. I think once you get the ball,
I mean, yeah, it's honestly the defense is the biggest surprise. Like even against England, it wasn't that bad. Against Scotland and Croatia, it was decent as well. Though in theory, or on paper, it's supposed to be the weakest link. But yeah, so far so good.
No, I might go shot.
Come on.
Man.
that must be dry.
Czech
It is,
Republic
man.
trying to get a little bit
Robbie
on the
don't
ball
look
now.
after his guests, man.
It's got more flavour than your bangers and mash.
Well, no more flavour. Shut up, man. You ate it. Why you
Who actually? Oh, who actually won
I
that?
was a judge.
Who won it?
What was
BT
it?
one.
What was it
It
for?
was a cook-off.
A cook-off.
Cook-off. Like
What,
they
you and
both-
Troops?
They both had to make a meal, make a dish. But the next time out it should be done is you both got to make the same dish.
Yeah.
Compare.
That's how it should
That's
be,
how you
the
judge it,
same
yeah.
dish.
Yeah, but somebody turned
Because
up not prepared.
you did pick an easy option.
Right, Flex, again. We're doing a cooking show.
Well, there's a chance
Right.
here now. Schick.
Ooh.
Oh! That could have gone in.
That could have gone in.
Oh, it looked like it was deflecting in. Schick there.
I was deflected. Yeah, that made
Yeah.
it easy.
Before the show started, Flex, we were told, right, you've got to make everything, have it all ready, all in under an hour. Yeah, so I was like, okay, cool.
do feel
What's
hungry.
simple?
Yeah, same.
So what we can do,
Another
etc.,
packet of
etc. Troops turned up. He hadn't even got his ingredients. He had to go out to the shops,
Now, what's that one? The red one?
You want the red sauce?
and then he went to cook something that took over 2 hours. So I'm sitting there like,
Yeah, because what did he try to do? Lamb. Go. What did
curry
curry
goat,
go?
yeah.
Yes. Got to make it soft, and it take,
Yeah.
you can't just quickly make that.
oh man. So it was. I stuck by what the rules were.
To make something within the time frame
Yeah.
of the thing.
Simple. I didn't think this was a Gordon Ramsay masterclass. Like kitchen nightmares.
I said that in.
Fuck off.
Oh, too much salt in this.
What is this? What is
That
this
idiot
shit?
sandwich. Idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich.
Big up Gordon Ramsay, man. He's a funny guy. Don't he
Modulus.
support Arsenal as well?
No,
Gordon
Rangers
Ramsay.
fan, eh?
Does he?
Oh.
Modulus says
yeah.
bangers and mash is top tier if done correctly. Imagine hating on sausages and potatoes.
I think the key there is if done correctly though, but DT.
And it was. Flex, you'll be shocked.
Was it nice?
You'll be shocked.
What, gravy with the onions, like
Everything.
And he did
creamy
this-
mash.
he made
like,
the
it
saus-
wasn't-
everything.
You know,
homemade
not mashed
sausage.
potato, but it's got bare lumps
mashed
in it.
potatoes. I didn't have. I don't use milk with my mashed potato. So
Have
and
you had
it
like
had-
smash or something?
No, no, properly, man. I made it in front of him. It had, what did I use?
Yeah, so you're right.
Vegetable stock. spoonful of mustard. Something else. But it's how
You should be making the gravy yourself.
Hmm?
You should make the gravy yourself from
Yeah, but I'm
scratch.
saying we had under an hour. And then because he had to go to the shops and then his thing took over 2 hours, it was just like, right, we just got to do it now. So I did. And it was presented lovely.
Did you put a bit of like garnish on it?
You got a speciality, Robbie?
It's not exactly a hard dish to make.
With your cooking though, you got a speciality?
Um,
Can you make anything good?
I can make it, most things.
Well, see, if I was to say to you like, cook me like, I need to cook me a dish, like, and you said, oh, I need to pull out.
Curry goat rice and peas, or rice and.
You make a good one, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I can cook.
I love baking me.
Sophie, what you got? You got a
Baking
speciality?
me. I love baking.
I can bake.
See, that's
Next
the
time you come down here, bring a cake.
Really, I feel like baking should be one of the easiest things because it's
No,
strict,
bacon's
like,
hard, man.
I know it's proper hard, but I mean like the ingredients are there, do it for this amount of time, put this amount, like it's very
Yeah.
structured, but like you said, it's probably the hardest thing to do.
I love baking.
That's,
I love a bit of bake off as well.
What about you? You check different foods, like are you a good cook?
Yeah, no, I can.
Oh,
Oh, there's a chance.
Sorry. Oh.
There's a chance.
Handball? I'm joking.
Good block.
No, I definitely can't cook Czech food.
No.
Definitely.
What's your like
Traditional.
delicacy or, yeah, tradition, yeah.
Like the most like traditional food?
Yeah.
Probably be it's kind of like a beef steak and like a vegetable sauce with dumplings. It's probably the best one
Yeah.
as well. But we do like a lot of pork and this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it made me hungry.
But cooking's not really for you.
No, it's just too hard to make, to be honest. Like if you want to do like proper like Czech food, it's so hard to make. It usually takes like a day or two to make it as well.
A day or two?
Yeah, if you want to make it like properly, like full on, it's really long.
Serious? Wow.
What about you, Flex?
We're gonna do a cook off. Oh,
I make good chicken wings. I make good chicken wings. Jerk wings. I make
Jerk wings.
Yeah. And I'm not bad at stew chicken and rice.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, stew chicken and rice.
I can cook, man.
I make a nice meatball. Actually, meatball.
Good at mashed potato. Anyone can cook that. That's what I said. It's
Alright,
an
we'll
easy
see.
dish.
We'll do a cook-off and you got to cook
What, mashed potato? No,
against
I
me.
actually couldn't. If you said
And
to me
we'll
right
see.
now, make
You
the
could.
mashed potato,
And
I could make a thing of it, but I don't think I could do it.
Alright,
Mash, I like mash.
I'll tell you what,
proper.
Robbie, me versus you, yeah? We'll cook bangers and mash against each other and we'll get an independent adjudicator in.
I'll judge.
I tell you what, actually, because I know you got the hook up and you can get him in, bring Ainsley Harriott in
Oh, there you go.
and he can
If
both.
I'm bringing it Ainsley Harriott, not to
You
judge
meet a good old
bloody
lamb.
bangers
That's
and
what it says,
mash. Then you cook a proper meal, man.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
You gotta
Nah,
put some-
man, bring him in.
Like Sophie said, you with your smash.
Yeah,
know what
we'll
I mean?
see.
I'll
Smash
not
you
forget
in with it.
Ainsley.
You cook a proper
Ainsley.
meal. You cook a proper.
What's smashed? The powdered one. In the
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
you probably eat.
It's not actually potatoes. Even
No, it's just a cream. It's a cream.
Question for DT coming from this. William says, question for DT. Would you ever change the name of your club from DTFC to something else? Big fan. Jermaine is different source.
It's something that's been,
It's a good question, actually.
yeah, it's something that everyone's asked me quite a few times. We are in, I can't say too much. This season, we're going to be still as we are. But it is something that we are exploring at the moment.
Is it a thing where, because if you look at the FAs,
No,
different whatever, do
the
they
FA
only accept
yeah.
certain names,
No,
like,
no,
because it's
the FA
named after you because you
we're
represent
already,
yourself?
we're already in non-league now. So, like, the FA have accepted it. We're an affiliated non-league, like, FA.
Oh,
We've
you
even,
played.
That's nice. It's good from the Czech Republic. Good ball as well.
unlucky. We're
Well
even,
defended
we're
in the
even a,
Delete in there.
we're even a charter standard club now. So we've done all our, like,
Proper thing.
everything that we need to do. And they ain't an issue because there's a lot of clubs now that are brands, like, and stuff like that. And they said to me initially about the name, and then they said, can you give us any kind of, like, teams that are already in non-league or, like, further up or in football in general that have got. So we did. And they accepted it.
Fair
But it is something that I'm
Maybe
looking
not
at.
RBDT or something. Red Bull DT.
Depends who
Nah,
the
you've
brand
got to
is.
take DT completely out of it if you was to change it, surely.
There is, but there's reasons why I can't say nothing at the moment,
Yeah.
based on
Big announcement
certain
pending.
things that we're in the process of doing, which will determine what it could possibly be. But we've got a couple
Go
of couple of good
little
names in
moments,
place.
couple-
Yeah.
You got a couple of names ready?
Yeah.
It's like 1 in every 10 minutes we have a
Give us a
moment.
clue.
Yeah.
Huh?
Give us a clue.
No, because it'll give it away.
Okay, just relax.
It'll give it away.
It's going to be like the ultimate team names, you know, the banter ones. Like,
No,
is your mother well and stuff like
No,
that.
it'll be a name like you'll know it's my team without it being DT, if you know what I mean, because it will.
Angry FC.
I've had enough FC. When's it going to end, FC?
Where's it going to
Yeah, no, actually, anybody in the chat, suggestions for DT's team, please.
Bangers and
We
mash
need
FC.
suggestions for the name of DT's team. So
I
anybody.
was going to change it just for this season. To
When's
reflect.
it going to end,
No,
Robbie
I was going to
FC?
change this season. I was going to change
I'm sick
it.
of it, FC.
But it's-
I'm
Here
sick
you
of
go, man.
it, FC.
the
Behave FC.
no,
Hold on, wait a minute. I bet it's that.
No,
There's a lot of people saying Behave FC.
100 million.
Nah, but you
percent.
can't call it that. You flipping disciplinary records, Bob. She's shocking.
I'll just be decent.
Cheat FC, someone says.
We don't
Donald
cheat.
Trump FC.
Hope you get relegated, FC.
Wobby FC.
Well, I was going to call it Atletico DT this season.
Right, Banner FC. These are some of the suggestions that are coming in. GP says Banner FC. Peter says Myself FC.
That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. What do you mean? It ain't called DT no more. It's called myself.
Louis says
I
Xhaka
represent
FC.
myself.
Xhaka FC.
Better
Haned
in
says
FC.
Rag and Bone FC.
Like DT, no,
Hey, they're
seriously.
getting- these guys are
Everyone,
good, man.
everyone has like their little lookalike when people say it
Jesse
online.
says,
Are you? Sorry, just quick,
Jesse's,
Robbie,
hold on, let me keep it rolling,
go
man.
on.
Jesse says, You Mugs FC. Right? I'm not reading that next one.
You mugs FC.
Samio says, Only Human FC. Hello, Boys and Girls FC.
Only human
Tantrum
FC.
FC.
That's a good one.
That's a good
All right?
one.
Tantrum FC. Arteta in
Oh
FC.
my lord.
Did you just tackle
Just fell
himself?
over the
What
ball.
did he do?
Oh,
Oh, the in as
oh,
well.
he's lucky that went
Yeah.
wide or he would have committed a foul on him.
Bangers and mash FC. Yeah.
Bangers and Mash FC.
Or just Bangers FC. Because that's got all two of me different meanings.
Luton
DT.
Stallions FC.
You know
KFC,
people,
someone
KFC.
you know people have, you know, their lookalikes, whatever, and they say rag and bone. Do you think you actually look like him, or do you think that's bullshit?
No, it's because I've got a beard. If I didn't have a beard, then they wouldn't say it. It's like the worst comparison ever, but I leave people to just
Dash My Phone
a-
FC.
have an absolute
Says
bash over it.
Kieran.
It's like, you know what I
Arteta's
mean?
Lawyer FC, says Talha.
you might as well.
Oh, give him,
There's a
give him
chance
one
here.
more.
Chance here. This is it.
Oh, delete. Oh my days, what a block.
That was a big chance for the Czech Republic,
What
which
a
they
block.
should have took. They should have took that
Whoa.
chance.
Big chance.
Is that delete? I swear it was.
Big
Yeah, I
chance.
think
He
it
was
was.
right
big,
in.
big block that is.
Does the right thing. He's offside
He's just
anyway.
off.
eh?
Yeah, he's just
I
off.
No,
think
eh?
you think he'd have been
Look at
offside.
the
Line's
That is
wide.
close. That is close.
One over the far side.
I think he'd have been offside. See, the thing is now, right?
Or
with
did
this-
you
it's-
miss? Yeah.
that would be given a corner now.
There was a contact.
Even though he's probably, if he would have been a goal, he'd have been offside.
It shows though you can get out Holland though.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can get out though.
Bellerin
we
FC.
can, but like
says-
those are the chances that where
Zach
we have
says
to
Bellerin
yeah.
FC.
Yeah. Slavia Prague, obviously.
It's not going to be anything that anyone to expect.
No, 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 no FC. says someone.
No. Robbie, the thing is, no. Oh, that's a good one. No. FC.
Misbehave
Destiny's
FC.
Child. no, FC. I think that's the best one.
There's a chance again.
I just
Another
look at
chance
what
of
we
Czech
have a guy
Republic.
who was like almost 2 meters taking the corners though. To be fair, like
You need him
I mean,
as
you don't
well.
need to be
Oh,
out
danger
now.
This is dangerous now for the counter attack.
Playing. Oh, touch on.
They have got men back now. Czech Republic did recover back
Same
quickly.
play else.
Wenger out FC, says Grivluval.
I haven't heard
Thai
one of his
FC.
name.
Leno FC, says Tried.
Pen.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, is the chance? Here's the chance. Oh, and the goalkeeper did really well to block it out.
It's a good game, man.
Think
Good
outside
game.
the
It's a
box.
very close game at the moment.
Think outside the box. Everyone's just coming with the standard, just like, yeah, all right.
Represent myself, FC, says Salim.
Have some imagination. If somebody picks a perfect name and I end up picking it, I'll give that person £1,000.
If someone picks a perfect
Yeah, but I
what?
know you, even if they did, you're going to say, no, it weren't. You think you come up with something.
No, because I'll do it.
To say that it wasn't that.
I'll do a competition with it.
What did you say? If someone picks what?
The
If
perfect
someone
name and he
actually
chooses
picked
it.
me the perfect name, that
Oh,
I
and
ended
then
up
you went
using,
with it.
Oh, if someone picks you a name.
Yeah.
Well, there's been some good suggestions
me?
so far.
I mean, no good suggestions. You really think that
Sausage-
can be a non-league football club called
Sausage
No
FC.
FC?
I do think you would, yeah.
Christopher says, big up Flex, the creps are looking fresh.
Hey, big
Do
up,
you
man.
think Rashford will get a chance in the first 11? And if so, when? He's had a poor season, but so has Sterling.
I think there's a chance Southgate might. I don't think he should. No, I don't think Rashford should be anywhere near the
Only
starting
to be
lineup.
sold.
Ravi
as
says,
part of
trust
DT
the
moves,
process,
man.
FC.
Only to be sold.
Absolutely
as part of
staggering,
the
FC, says Rav. What do you think Rashford should play for England?
He hasn't been in good form for United at the end of the season. He's been injured, if you're honest.
I think he's injured still.
As I say, I think
He
he's
is.
still injured.
He's not right, yeah.
No, he's not.
He's not right. There's
So I
players
don't
ahead of
think
him
he
who
should.
do deserve to play.
Like when Greenwood pulled it, a lot of people were
Saka
saying
deserves to be ahead
push it
of
up
him.
as well.
Well, off that performance,
Yeah, Saka played
he
well.
should be starting.
Surprising, no Sancho yet.
No
Yeah,
Sancho.
that's more surprising to me over Rashford.
But to be fair though, I know we always do this as England fans as well, but you can't play them all. You can't get we've got such a wealth. Sterling's got 2 goals. We only scored 2 goals in the whole groups, and he scored them
There were
both.
people saying drop him.
And people saying he shouldn't have even started the games. You know, you just can't win.
Yeah, okay, but if you would compare like Sancho and Rashford after the season, you obviously would go with Sancho, I think.
Yeah,
Everyone,
with the type of. But I mean, it's weird because Rashford still got over 20 goals this year.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but every United fan can see that right now in this
He's only
current
fully fit.
20
yeah,
goals.
he scored a lot of goals.
Wow.
Do you know
Pens
what?
as well.
I actually don't think Rashford is going to have a career in his 30s
Because of how the injury,
Because of
not
injuries,
getting
you
the
know, burnout
surgery.
and that.
because he came along so young, and then he's got all of these injuries because he had a back problem, didn't he? That he had to have
Yeah, double back,
surgery on
double
or
chest
something.
fracture, yeah, in his back.
And then it just seems
All
like he's
Again,
going
now
to
it's
be.
another counter-attacking chance there.
He
That's a
seems
foul.
like one of those
them
players that's
them
quite
getting
fragile.
aggressive and
Yeah.
desperate can really help.
What we're saying after the Euros, he's gonna. I'll
That's
see
what I
what's
mean.
happening in my
Apparently,
shoulder.
he's going to decide whether he's going to have an
He just needs to
operation
take
after
the
the
proper
Euros.
time out,
to
I
have
think.
So then there'll be more. But he keeps having these timeouts, Flex.
No, he
Hasn't
doesn't. That's
It
the
doesn't,
problem.
though. It doesn't
No,
fully
but he
rest
did with the
him, 'cause
back one.
No, because that wasn't actually he had to go and couldn't play. But
Yeah.
what he's been
but
doing
he
now,
played
he's had
for ages.
he had an
really.
ankle.
Injections, isn't he?
He had an ankle injury. Just kept playing,
Yeah.
keep playing.
Yeah.
Now he's got the shoulder. Just keep playing.
He's been
And
having
on top of
injections.
that, playing through the injections, like Sophie said. And on top of that, Ollie's not even doing the thing of let me hook you early. Let me.
Do you know
try.
what the thing is? Them injections, yeah, they're actually worse for the players further down the road
100%.
with them.
Doing long-term damage to the muscle
Long-term
or
damage.
whatever, yeah.
Long-term damage.
Because it might take the pain away, it doesn't stop the tissue being damaged
'Cause
or
it
the
might-
whatever being damaged.
It's all them players back in the day used to have the cortisone.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
their knee.
crazy.
But this is why, because my
Now they
son
can't
was going to
walk.
have one of the injections before a final to get him through the final that he was playing in, and they said the risks of it. Is it
not
really worth it?
Yeah.
So he
Not when
played.
you're young
So
as
he
well, like
ended
that.
up just playing the final on painkillers and gritting his teeth.
Yeah.
Got 70 minutes out of him, won it, job done.
What's he injured?
It was this part just below the knee. Do you know where you got that little bone, that lump there, just below there? So I knew it wasn't like a ACL or an MCL, is it? And there's so many injuries now that we hear about that we never
offside,
heard about when
surely
we
he's
were.
Surely
offside.
That's
offside.
him.
Surely
It's got to
offside.
be off.
It's like how many people heard
Yes,
of
it
a
was.
metatarsal until David Beckham broke it? Nobody heard of metatarsal. You used to. How many times playing Flex did you used to get stood
You're
on
bruised all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
at corners and something? You were like that. Yeah, you'll be all right next
Yeah,
week. No
that's a
worries.
metatarsal,
But then
isn't it?
all of a sudden, as Beckham done it, you got stood there. You're like, I swear I broke my metatarsal. I need to go to the hospital. There's definitely something wrong with it. You never thought anything before that.
Yeah. He is
Anyway,
half
2 minutes or half time in this game.
Half score quick,
It's
innit?
still 0-0.
I think the Czech
are still
Republic
in
will be
it.
happy.
Matty? And you had a good chance.
Yeah, well,
I think they've had the 2 best chances. The header
yeah.
and that
And the
one
shot.
a minute ago. I think they're the
I
2
mean,
best ones.
I think if we can keep this going, if we can keep because as I said at the beginning, we can, but they have to go
Is
through.
there-
There again,
Us
another opening here.
getting off with the Netherlands, nobody's gonna care. Them getting off the tournament with Czech Republic, that's gonna be a massive
Foul.
Oh,
issue.
he's going to
He's gonna
get
give a
foul.
foul.
Yeah.
He's given the foul.
But if we can keep them nervous, if we can, because already a few minutes ago they started making mistakes, stupid fouls. If we can keep that just happening, just make them really annoyed, then we can score a goal or two.
He's staying in the game.
Yeah.
More than staying in the game.
Yeah.
I agree with DT. I think they've had the best chances. Czech
Yeah.
Republic.
And the more you frustrate teams like Holland, the bigger chance you have.
Do you think half time's
Exactly.
probably coming at a good time for Holland because the Czechs are growing into this half, aren't they? So they're on
Probably.
top.
To be fair, like look, they're hitting long balls.
Yeah.
That says it all.
Frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because their options are limited now. Because the Czechs, if there's one thing that they've done very well in this half, is that even when it looks like they're about to spring a counter, bang,
Yeah.
everyone's behind the ball. Like everyone's regimented to their job. That's a testament to the manager and that as well, because they're actually doing what he's
Manager
you know what
looks
I mean,
like
set
Suchek.
them out to do.
Is that his dad?
No.
Oh.
Looks
like him. See it? It looks like
That
him.
is that.
No. But to be fair,
It looked like Suchek. Come on. Don't you think?
no.
I need to see that again. That manager looks like Suchek.
No. To be fair, I think the manager is probably the best person to be taking care of the national team, because he's been as an assistant manager with our like golden generation back in the day, and he's probably at the moment the second most successful Czech manager of the current era.
Okay.
And just the team chemistry inside the changing room is just incredible. Like, I mean, to be fair,
That's not a foul, is it?
Looked a bit suspect.
Ooh. Looked
like
he
I've
kind
never
of
seen
took
a
a
Czech
little bit of
national
a-
team
Kinda like that
more
Boris
confident
tackle,
in
man.
like
Very
me being aware of lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Foul.
The
So
Boris
he's got them in a
Johnson
good
Boris
place.
Yeah,
Johnson.
100%. It was like I remember watching games when I was, I don't know, at home having, I don't know, no offense obviously, but like some, like country with like a bad football team and just like not really, and it was such a big issue for us to play them at home. And now we had a game at home with Belgium 1-1. We had England at home, which we beat 2-1. So we're in a really good place. But again, like some of our really good players were not capable of going, so could have been even better.
Oh, you're missing some key players as well.
Yeah, we're missing the centre back guy due to we all know. And then we're also missing a guy who was voted the best player of the Czech League this season, who's been an absolute rocket. Like he came.
Where does he play? What position?
Depends. He can play like winger, but also like centre mid.
Okay.
So he plays him like all over, and he's been incredible.
Oi.
Oh.
Another chance.
Oh.
Again, another chance there,
Sophie
and
Richo.
should have done better.
And Van Arnholt, man.
Should have done better
big
there.
up
That was their
Memphis.
biggest chance.
Brilliant bit of
Missing
skill.
those chances is so good for us because they'll just get more and more frustrated because they get in the position,
That
but
was
then they
skill.
just
Watch this
completely
little
throw
drag.
it.
Look.
Just work the arm.
Brilliant bit of skill
Oh,
here.
was it
Good
Ronaldo?
night.
made the
Oh,
shot?
look at that
He's
turn.
offside.
Oh, he's
yeah.
offside.
Would
He'd
have
have
been
been
offside, to
offside.
be fair. Should still have buried it though.
Was Van Arnholt.
What a bit of skill that.
To be fair, the defender's
Memphis
there,
Depay.
but he did
What do you
well to
think?
manufacture
Van
space.
Arnold might be a signing that Arsenal look to get in as just a second
Free.
place behind.
Tierney.
It's
Yeah,
free.
but he's gonna wanna
Someone
play,
to go
he's gonna
behind
wanna play,
Tierney
man.
and
At his age. He's good though. Van
because you're
Arnholt.
not
He's a decent
because
player,
you've got
yeah,
someone
decent,
like
man.
Tierney, you're not going to
Yeah,
bring
you
in
can't.
a first
You
choice.
don't need him. You don't need him,
Don't
but
really.
he's good.
Don't really rate
That's why I thought that
You don't
someone
really
like
rate
a that's why I thought someone like a
half-
Bertrand would have done.
Yeah.
Half time 0-0. Czech Republic 0, Netherlands 0. It's been a half and
Lively game.
not a lot of clear cut chances, but a few little openings, but not a lot of chances. But you're still in it, mate.
Yeah. It was, I think, as we said, just like keep them getting frustrated and then just like, but we got to take our chances as well. Like I think the Sochek's header, those are the chances when we're playing against a stronger team like the Netherlands. We have to take that as well. But we can see the Netherlands playing long balls and panicking a little bit, doing stupid fouls. So definitely going into the second half, it looks better for us than for the Netherlands.
Sophie.
I think they're more than still in it. I think they've had the best chances that we just mentioned, apart from that Holland one which was offside. But yeah, I think Czech Republic will be happy going into half time. Holland, I think, will be happy for the half time whistle as well, though, to regroup and yeah. But I expect Netherlands to come out second half a lot stronger than they did in that first half. I think they have a bit between the teeth, and it's whether the Czechs can hold out. But so far, so good, I'd say. It's finally balanced, isn't it? Really.
Yep. Flex.
Yeah, I did predict Holland 2-0, which obviously I know that could still happen. You don't know, but the Czechs, I think, after a tough start, they surprised me. They surprised me, man. If they've hung in there, forced the issue a little bit more. And like DT was saying there, Holland, a little bit out of ideas at times, just trying to hit the long ball, just trying to get the pace in behind, looking a bit one-dimensional, and some, ask some good questions of their back line. Holland, De Ligt having to come in last minute, Blind dealing with some situations. So yeah, it's a very finely poised game, man. It's actually go either way.
DG.
Yeah, it's an interesting game. I think the Czech Republic had the better chances. Two in particular, I think they've had the best ones. Because obviously that one right at the end then, that was offside, so that can't class that as a chance, can you, Carl? Yeah, Holland look like they're running out of ideas. Half time's probably a good thing for them, and I expect to see a different side in the second half. But if Czech Republic can get to around about 60, 70 minutes and it's still 0-0, And I think we could be going on towards that extra time and penalties.
Okay. Shref07 says DT team suggestion. Ek in, Crunky out FC. Lubert says Robbie asked DT if he could give me a trial at DTFC. I've been playing professional football in Goa, but I'm obtaining a Portuguese passport, so will give me a chance. I'm one of his subscribers and I watch his channel.
What, do you want me to fly him over here as well?
Well, he hasn't asked to be flown in.
Tim's come over here, then I'll give him a trial.
All right.
That's what he's asking.
Mamory says, DT, what do you think of Denmark in this tournament and how far can they go?
They can win it.
Christopher Leach says, 100% Sancho should feature against Germany.
What?
Being prolific.
100% Sancho.
100% Sancho should feature against Germany. He's been prolific in his last 3 seasons. Southgate is stubborn, which will be our downfall. Don't put the blame on Sancho.
Don't put the blame on Sancho.
Darts time, right? Time for darts. You get 1 dart, not 100 like what you had last time to get a bullseye. 1 dart.
Still got bullseye, don't
DT's
If you
practicing
hit the
for his
bullseye-
trials for England.
If you hit the bullseye, £50.
Has
barely-
anyone,
I barely hit the
throughout the
board,
whole
to be
Euros, has
fair.
anyone got it?
No one's got it off of
You
1
ain't had
dart.
to pay out £150.
No one's got it off of 1 dart.
dear.
Right, so let's do this. Let's do some darts.
Oh, and you got the golf as well.
You gonna do one?
Yeah. I'll go last. I'll watch everyone
You
first.
would go last, wouldn't you?
What, even suss out the competition?
Right.
I ain't going first. You can go
Why
first.
not? I'll go.
So I'm
Right,
crap.
Matty will go first.
I'll be honest.
Same.
Right. If you throw it from about take it from about here.
We could have at least put it up with a
from
proper
right here.
hockey and everything, man. We could actually done the proper distances with some
Yeah, like
decent
this.
Right.
darts and
You hit the wall.
Yeah, it was a
man nearly hit the wall.
You got to get within there.
Where we got to stand?
Yeah, stand there.
Come on, Flex.
I'd love to take £50 for you.
Come on, Flex.
It's not bad.
Mate,
Sophie.
I won't even hit the ball.
I know you was just envisaging it. Going
I
straight.
was.
Sophie's going to get it, watch.
Nah.
Jesus
Looked like it was
Christ.
like that, and then it just.
She's fully got the wall.
She's better at the overhead kicks.
Yeah.
Right.
Robbie, your turn.
So what are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for you, man.
Where'd the other dart go?
Look, Sophie's lost the dart. I'd love nothing more than to get a bullseye and take
So what are you
that
going to do? Pay
£50.
yourself if you hit it?
You have to chip together and pay me.
Oh my god. Oh my
Just
god!
outside. Just outside. Hey, you got lucky.
You can't
I'm
get
telling
no
you,
closer
right?
than that.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah, but guess what? It ain't it.
It
Oh,
ain't
you
it.
got
it.
lucky.
Ain't
No, it's
it.
funny.
Ain't
Look
it.
at that, man.
Get
The
off.
fraction out.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
A
That's
fraction
unlucky.
out, man.
Look at
That's hit
that.
the wire, innit? That's hit the wire, surely.
It's on the way up. Unlucky.
That is unlucky.
These darts are crap.
So you're not laughing at my technique? Hey.
It's about the
We've
door.
not got that close to the whole thing.
Yeah, you've probably been here all day just practicing. Like,
No, I ain't, mate.
do
You
you know
know,
what I mean?
I'm not.
Locked in at night. Oh, I've done the same, haven't I?
Same.
It's a little bit lower, but yeah,
Same,
you're in the same
Bloody
thing.
hell.
Oh, Robbie just shat himself then. He thought, Jesus Christ, I've got to give him
pay out to
50
you.
quid.
He would have paid himself and have to just give it straight back to
Look,
you.
it's straight as well. It's
Oh,
just
we've also got the golf.
bit higher.
We'll be doing the golf as well.
Just a
worse at
little
golf.
bit
Now
higher,
this isn't
man.
for. This is just for pride, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
What?
Just
Does
a
it even
little-
roll on this? This is a bit rough, and this is in the rough. This ain't the green.
Yeah, well.
Do you play golf, Flex?
Nah.
Come on, man. Let me get
You know
my
what?
happy.
Try a bit of
Let me get
crazy
my
golf,
Happy
but I ain't
Gilmore.
very
on.
You know,
So
if
with
you
this-
can wear a cardigan, for me, it ain't a
With this
sport.
2 attempts.
If you wear a cardigan to
Then
play
it's
it, it ain't a sport.
Do you know what? I've
That's what I
used
want.
loads
That's
of
hard.
them clubs, but I've never hit a golf ball with them.
What? with a what?
This guy, man.
Right.
I didn't hear what you said.
I
What?
said I've used
He's
loads of
never
them
hit a
clubs,
golf
but
ball
I've
with a golf
never ever.
Oh, you got it
much
earlier
power,
as
man.
Too
well.
much power. Wait,
Too
actually,
much.
direction was
Just
right.
tap it in. Just tap
Happy
it
Gilmore.
in. Tap, tap a
And not enough power. Right.
You could be, what's his name, off Happy Gilmore, innit?
Right. From
Chubbs, is it?
Chubs.
from here.
Let's go. Let's go, DT. Let's go. It's golf, got to be quiet.
No
That's
pressure.
the etiquette of golf, mate.
I could see DT in a cardigan.
He's just watching my batty.
No, too hard.
Oh, just
It might have just got in there, yeah.
Just, it's all in the hips. All in the
Go to your happy place, DT.
No.
Oh, the other side of it.
Right,
Yeah, that's how
next,
you normally use it.
next up.
That was Happy Gilmore. I was about to dash it.
Got to line it up proper, you know what I
This is
mean?
from about here.
Got to do the proper professional thing, you know? Have a look.
Sure, you're going to be able to get up now.
My caddy, is this
Just
the right
lining
one?
it up.
Just checking if this is
Caddy. Get on with
supposed
it.
to hand me. Can you hand me it, please, my caddy?
I'll hand you that somewhere in a minute.
Right.
I was unlucky. I hit the rim. Robbie moved it when I
We'll
did
practice
mine.
ones first. You know what I mean?
Alright, mine went in and just went over
I
the
remember
top.
my mum brought my brother a golf set, yeah, and she took it back to Sports Direct because it only had one glove in it. That's a true story.
Nope. She took it back to what?
Sports Direct because it had one glove. She didn't know it had one
Oh,
glove.
you thought you were supposed to get a pair?
Yeah,
What, she thought she was buying you football
yeah,
gloves
she
or
took it back after a refund.
Oh,
Nope.
it's the right weight as well, just the line.
Everyone's like,
I'll be miles off.
oh.
Dave, if I was you, I'd watch out.
What do you get if you do this?
Apparently you just get pride.
This is for pride, mate.
What?
Pride. Pride. You
Pride
win a
is
bit,
the
you win a
devil.
beer.
I think
I don't
you got a
drink.
hold on me.
Right. So,
She play football.
Okay, what you got, Sophie? What you got?
Not a lot, to be fair.
Sophie Richo, what you got? Wah. No, it would have went in if you
Bit too
didn't.
much power.
Bit too much power, maybe on this one.
Too hard.
Wah.
You just have to do it softly.
Oh, you sent me that thing.
Just tap it in.
You hit it too hard before, then you went and hit it too hard again.
All right, Robbie.
Yeah, this is the first
Try
time
it.
ever
Let's try it,
playing
you know.
like golf, mini golf kind of thing. So
Right.
Get your excuses in
Let's see
early.
the excuses. Let's see the excuses, right? Let's get in. Right, Maty to do it for the Czech Republic. Now, if you get one of these two in,
yeah,
it's a good omen for the Czech Republic.
Robbie,
Miss
stand there in front of it and open your legs and we can play crazy golf.
Miss both, and it could be mean that the Czech Republic ain't going to win today. So the pressure is on.
Let's go, man.
wasn't I nervous enough already before the game?
Yeah, that's true. You're messing with his emotions, man.
That's too hard.
Jesus Christ, that
Come on,
nearly
you
went
gotta
out of the
judge it, man.
building.
Robbie, when you stand there and say that's too hard, that makes it worse. It makes you even more stressed for that second one.
Not bad, not bad.
I reckon I got the
Okay.
closest.
Doesn't mean
I
anything.
definitely got
Yeah,
closest.
even
All right,
Because I
so
got either side
No,
on the
Robbie done
actual...
the same thing.
Mine went
and
through the
for
middle.
the last thing we're going to do, we're going to do the rainbow flick.
Go on then, Robbie.
Here you go,
Go on,
Sophie.
Robbie, you do the rainbow flick.
Come on.
No, I want to see you. I'm desperate to see you try and do a rainbow flick.
No, I want to see Sophie do it on
Alright.
you again.
Do
The
10
reenactment.
keep-ups. Do 10
The reenactment
keep-ups.
of the rainbow
Do
flick.
10 keep-ups.
Huh?
10 keep-ups.
Do the rainbow flick
No,
first.
do 10 keep-ups and
I
I'll
will
give
do it after you do
£100
the
to
rainbow
charity.
flick.
I'll give
After you do the
£100
rainbow
to
flick.
charity
I'm not good
if
at
you do
keep-ups.
10 keep-ups.
No, I'm not good at keeping
10 keep-ups.
Right?
You can hear me? 10 keep-ups.
For anyone who's never seen that rainbow flick, you got to see it. It's
10
it's
keep.
legendary.
It wasn't a rainbow flick. The ball's already bouncing. It
Wait,
just
what
went
was it?
like
No,
that.
it was a, yeah.
Yeah,
and then
it was a little.
you've come
He's
coming
going
in to
on
close
like
it down
you
and
went
she's
like
just
this
lost-
and
Yeah,
actually.
She did.
No, she didn't. It was bouncing and she just lifted it over. That was it. Behave yourself,
To be
man.
fair, all I remember seeing was DT go.
Yeah, I love your reaction.
I actually stood there. I stood there.
That was funny.
Come on,
It
Robbie.
was funny.
Oh, you know what I loved about it was your
10.
reaction when you went.
No, it was.
10.
No, you know, they were-
DT, remember when you put your boots on as well? Because I ran past you after I scored and you got mad.
Yeah, but I also remember you getting
You
mad.
were-
Nah, do you know why that day was actually proper funny? Because
It was class.
all the way down, I remember you went live on your Twitter, yeah?
Yeah, in the back of
and
the car.
he was in the back of a car and he was like this. He was going, yeah, just going down the plane, he likes that flex, thinks he's all that. Yeah, yeah, all
Mark
this.
was in the car
I'm
with
gonna
us.
do all this, I'm gonna do all that.
You know what it is?
I get there, DT's on the bench. That's the first thing.
Right, first and foremost, I wasn't going to be playing anyway. I literally had
You
surgery.
said you was playing.
I had to because Goldbridge was threatening to pull out of the game. I had surgery 3 months before that
So why was you saying why was you giving
because he wasn't going to play the game otherwise. The day before the game, he was threatening to pull out. I was on the phone to him,
Yeah.
and you know what happened.
All right, cool. And then
You
and
know.
then after that, but then even after that, even when we got there, we was in a little circle, just
Yeah.
little keep up. He comes through, oh, Flex is shit like Lukaku, mate. just being DT.
He booted that ball over the
And
fence.
you know what? In true football fashion, who
Just
scores
booted
the
the
first
ball.
goal of the game?
Tapping.
It had to be me running past
But-
DT, and then DT's going, Scully, get me on, man.
No, because by that point,
Get me
by
on.
that
It's like-
point,
like-
by that point,
Get me on.
by that point,
And then he came on and Sophie Richo.
and then let's remember second time round where you was on the bench, and then your team got absolutely humiliated. So you were
Yeah.
like, yeah, you know what, I'm not.
Yeah,
even
but
coming on.
in that time, when the team was changing, and I wasn't doing what you was doing. That was me saying, that's the man they were playing. I'm not playing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were sub. Who's going to come on? And then you realised.
Yeah, then it was like 4-0, 5-0.
Do you remember
And then you see the
beforehand,
players
we were
and you were
walking,
like-
and you turned around and you went, Sophie, I feel like you're going to be a dark horse in this game. And he said that off camera, didn't he?
Yeah.
I remember that.
said
Actually,
it.
it was Sophie's shot that actually, when I scored it,
post.
because it hit the post. Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. I called it anyway. But I physically shouldn't have even been playing. I had surgery just before it. But we got left with such a shit squad because the owner is worse than Stan Kroenke.
Because your players were fighting each other, that's why.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Look at the shit that he left me with. This Stan Kroenke of AFTVFC.
As I said, you,
you know what I
run
mean?
up your mouth, and then you know what I mean, and then you get rainbow.
Yeah, I run up my mouth, yeah?
Rainbow
I run up my
fling.
mouth because if I would
Celebrating
have had
your face.
backing, if I'd have had backing from the beginning, then your team would have been as good as my team right now.
Yeah, listen, if I wanted to take that football thing serious,
Yeah,
I'd
of
blow
course,
your
Robbie.
thing out the way, you know.
Yeah, of course, mate.
So you
You
know
won't
what I
get
mean,
near my team.
right?
You won't get near my
You've got
team,
a lot
mate.
of mouth now, innit?
You won't get near my team. You
As-
won't
as
ever
it
win
says,
nothing until you
DT,
change your manager.
You're useless at sports. Stick to DJing.
Yeah?
Well,
All
I
right.
can report he ain't very good at that either.
Yeah? Yeah? All right.
Well, you're not gonna you wanna take me on that as well?
I'll sound clash you. I've been trying to sound clash you for
Whoa,
time like
that's
you
a
did
big
with Troop.
shout. That's a big shout.
You know what he did with Troops?
talk to me,
Hey,
sir.
listen.
Big shout.
Hey, Flex, listen. You know what he did with Troops on Instagram Live? I've been trying for time. Now we're here now and you've said it. Me and you.
Flex.
It's a big shout.
Instagram Live sound clash.
DT, it's a big shout.
I'm
Behave
ready.
yourself,
You ready
man.
for it, yeah?
I'm ready.
Behave yourself.
Ready.
When it comes to music. Yeah.
Okay.
You never even
Name
been in
the day.
You've been in a studio before.
Robbie, be quiet.
No, I'm being
Name the
I'm
day.
being serious. Have you
No,
been
I've been in a studio.
Have you been in a studio, like a proper studio
Yes,
before?
Robbie, I have
And
been
mate,
in
and
a proper
seen
studio.
Yes, Robbie,
seen
I have.
music made.
Do you know what I mean?
What studio was that?
You don't worry about what studios I've been in. because here he goes.
Anyway,
I
let me
can guarantee
just-
Flex. What he'll do, he'll talk about reggae sunsplash and all this, that, the other. I know exactly what he's going to say. Robbie, Instagram Live, stop talking, me versus you. We get the genres set out, what we're going to go through, right? And
The
you
man already know, right? He spoke to you
pick
earlier.
one tune.
He spoke to you earlier about the Instagram thing. Says it's impossible. He gets locked off.
No, to do a
Now he's trying
proper
to shoot up
big.
his mouth about
Wait,
Instagram thing.
Flex, to do a
Music don't fit you,
What?
man. That's no, change it.
Robbie,
You'd be better off on the football
wait
thing,
there.
maybe, but with
Hey.
that, it's a
Flex,
no-go.
Flex, Instagram, when you try
Forget
actually
it,
doing
mate.
a DJ set,
Yeah.
is when they lock it. When you play 25, 30 seconds of a song and
Yeah.
it's like a clash, they don't. He's done it with Troops. And he beat Troops, and I've said from time.
I'm here for that.
Everyone's here
Yeah, me too.
now.
I'm
We'll
here for
set a
that.
date, me versus you. We'll get the genres. It can be from bashment to reggae to house.
Hey, listen.
Let me go.
Hey, nah, you can't let him do it.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Let
said
me
you
go.
can't feel the bashment thing.
Do you know what I mean?
Are you
Bashment.
mad?
Yeah, everything.
Hey,
Hey, listen.
DT just come through with little Shaggy. It wasn't me, you know.
Hey, hey, none of that, man. What do you think my name is? Like Matt Hancock.
Hey, come through little
No, man.
UB40. Come through, you know.
Bashment.
Mate,
Right,
listen.
let's continue with the
He thinks I
stream,
won't drop Barris Hammond and all
Guys,
them on him,
let's
man.
get back
Fool.
on. We'll
All
get
right, we'll
there.
see.
Let's talk
Hey,
football, yeah?
Come on, no. Let's do it.
Skullduggery says, with all these rainbow references, if Ty's was here in the gaff, he'd be having a fit. Big
Hey.
up Skullduggery.
Flex. We'll do
Foul
it.
there.
Yellow card straight away.
I'm down.
Elbowed him.
Ooh, judges ain't happy at all, man.
Look at that. They'll
Judges.
yellow card, but they'll take a look
No,
at
it's
it
Voldemort,
probably
isn't it?
if it's a bad one. Nah, he's
Nah,
No.
nothing.
Just had it there.
I think
Has he
even
got a
I think
yellow
even a
card for
yellow
that?
card's harsh for
It's
that.
not a yellow card.
It's not even a yellow card.
How are you
for me.
supposed to?
What
This
do you
whole
think
thing.
about
How you supposed
Wilson?
to
supposed to
jump?
get
That
leverage.
Wilson's red card yesterday for Wales.
Yeah.
Did you think that was red?
No, that was
I
ridiculous.
think was it because he's doing it because he knew
Because
that
I was-
Wilson was
I was
angry
I was
and that he
asking-
just did it. But
I
it's
was
not
asking,
actually
I
red.
was saying to
Wasn't it
myself, had he had, it was a straight red, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
straight.
yeah.
Ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's not. It's one of
I
them
remember
cynical
Xhaka
yellows.
getting one like that. Xhaka like getting the same thing, got a red card for a similar thing. Ridiculous. That's not even a yellow to me. Listen, nobody wants to see a player get an elbow. It's unfortunate in that, but it's just an accident. Ridiculous. Christopher Leach says if Grealish and Kane join City, it's another Manchester era. Does the panel think money is ruining the game? Both deserve trophies. They're human after all. Is money ruining the game?
I would be.
What are you asking the Man United fan?
That's what I was going to say. I'll be honest. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Like, we've had money for a long time and we
Yeah.
spend big on things. I know City is a different
you
thing
can't
because of
earn
how.
your money, innit?
Yeah, I get that. So we're not the same as like City
Yeah.
and Chelsea who just got an
Oil
owner
money.
when they used to
Yeah.
be absolute shit. And we made ourselves. I get that. But the money, smaller clubs must proper look at it and be like, what are we supposed to do? You know, think of like these teams coming into the league.
I just look at
like, what we're
football,
supposed to
right? I look at football in general and I think it's too late. It will never happen. Always a chance here for the
Oh,
Czech
fell
Republic.
over.
Not
Slip
dealt
them
with.
in.
But
do. Just stand up, no foul.
there
no foul,
should
no
be
foul.
there should be something that levels it up a bit more.
Yeah.
And I'm always on about for all teams because I look at the other day. I'm looking at Lille. Yeah, they've just won the league in France. First time they've won it in about 10
Yeah,
years.
that's big. That. Yeah.
And literally overnight, everyone's gone. Their manager's gone, right, for
Memphis.
money. Their
Oh,
players are removed.
the manager's gone.
The manager's gone already. They're selling that Boubacar and Samir. He's going to Leicester.
So Monaco
Yeah,
were
so
doing class though, and they got rid of all
Yeah,
their
they've
top
literally-
players.
Renato Sanchez is there as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
it's-
They
move.
literally lose like 6-7 players.
Yeah.
How can
Get
that be
raided.
right?
Because again, they haven't got the money
Because
to
they haven't
compete.
got the money
Yeah.
to,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's the same like you said with Monaco. They had that
Yeah.
great team with all Mbappe
Yeah,
and all
Mendy and all them, yeah.
Mendy,
Bernardo
Fabinho.
Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
Fabinho.
No, you got dry salt and vinegar.
Right,
Crisp,
they
man.
lost all players, and then
Literally,
they just
that's
went
it.
from there to there. It's
Sad,
I
isn't
just
it?
think it's a joke, really. When you look at,
It's not fair.
you
Is it?
compare it to like, that's the one thing where I think American sports is better
The NBA is good. Yeah.
because more level playing field. When
You've
it
got
comes
salary
to-
caps. You've got a trade.
Yeah, and plus you've got to, you can't just get a transfer from a team the next year.
Yeah.
You seen Nani's goal the other day, by the way?
Who?
Talking about American football, MLS, sorry. You seen Nani's goal?
No,
Nani.
I just saw that he
Nani's
scored a
been
screamer.
kicking
But I
it
didn't
up.
actually watch
Nani's
it.
been kicking it up in over there, man.
Yeah.
What was it from far?
It's like from the corner
Yeah.
of the box, but the
goal.
angle of it is just class.
Always a
Oh,
chance
here we
here
go.
for-
Isn't it?
This is
What?
it.
Oh,
Oh, that was a poor ball.
pass. The quality, the final ball in this
Yeah,
game
it's
for
been poor.
both teams.
Yeah.
Is just
Did you see the goal the other night, Colombia versus Brazil? Did you see that overhead kick by the Colombians?
No.
nah.
What a goal that was.
Who scored it? What?
Huh?
Colombia or Brazil scored?
Colombia. Brazil, Colombia got ripped off, man. Right, because in football, when the ball hits the referee now, it's supposed
Yeah,
to
they're
stop.
supposed to stop and give it back
The
to
ball hit the referee, there's played on. Right? The referee just played on, Brazil
him. Doing his
scored.
own rules.
And all the Colombian players are going, yeah, well, referee just said that. It's been played in Brazil, isn't it?
Did you see how Neymar broke Pele's assist record as well?
Yeah, he's been killing it.
Yeah, and watch, by another couple of days, Pele will have a new list of assists that he made.
It's a new
Back
stat.
garden.
Hey, don't diss Pele, man. That's
I'm not
the
dissing him, but
greatest-
it always happens, doesn't it? The same thing happened not long ago with Ronaldo, wasn't it? Beating his goals of something. And all of a sudden it was like, nope, he scored this amount of goals that haven't been counted in his back garden. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
that was
it's just chopped.
again, the same
Yeah.
thing Flex just
Final
said,
ball,
the
yeah.
final ball. Poor. It's end to end at the moment, though. Oh, that's a
yeah,
good
foul.
strength.
Good Dumfries.
Strength there.
Give him it,
And
Memphis.
poor.
Beautiful Sobchak.
The pie held on to it too long.
Memphis,
Dale
man.
says, Robbie, can you remember the Birmingham Carnival in '87? Big up. That's how long that was.
Jeez. I was born in '87.
Flipping hell.
Is that video of you at Birmingham Carnival, isn't it? 87.
Handsworth. You know Handsworth, isn't it?
Yeah.
DT, you
My father
don't
was
know,
one.
but you telling me. How dare you tell me?
There it is.
How dare
There
you
it
tell me
is.
about Reg? When I think about it, you know what I mean? Bashment. How dare you?
Let's go then. Let's go.
Bashment.
Got run in your mouth, man. Let's do it. Let's do
Flipping
it.
hell, man.
No, what I mean, I see a lot of
Go and cut
talking,
some
but
dub
not
for him, innit?
no action.
I mean,
We'll go
some
on the
dub for DT.
AFTV.
That's like me going to Cristiano
Instagram.
Ronaldo and say, yeah, come on, man, let's go. Yeah,
I've got something for you.
Let's have a five-a-side. Come on, Ronaldo.
played.
Oh, come on,
He's
man.
offside.
he's offside. Oh, he's-
Whoa, he pays.
Oh, he's been the pace.
He's got to finish. Memphis, go
He's got
round
to
the
finish.
keeper.
Oh, what a goalkeeper! What a
Oh,
save!
even Memphis.
It was
Marlon.
Marlon.
Oh, no. You got
What a
score.
save by the goalkeeper.
Beautiful,
Bro.
Dusty. Beautiful.
Oh, Matty. How's your nerves, mate? What
Mate,
a
what
save that
I
was.
said in the first half, it's so unhealthy to watch our national team play, man.
What a
Because I
save,
think by
though.
the time I'll be 30, I'll have like
That
2 heart
pace
attacks.
as well, though.
Yeah, great pace.
He's clean through.
You might regret
Why are
that.
you letting it bounce? Oh, what you did?
Another
Oh,
handball. That's handball. That
Might
could be
be
a
a
red
card,
card.
yeah.
No.
I'm sorry, but that's a red. He's
Yeah,
actually
exactly,
not
yeah.
They're asking. They're asking.
I thought
I'm
that was
sorry,
a red.
But if he's not clean
because
through
he's
a goal,
no, he's through. He's deliberately
Yeah,
got
exactly.
to his hand. That's a red. That is a red card. Look, he's in.
Done that deliberately.
What?
Yeah.
You know, hooks it. Watch
No,
it.
look.
Yeah, he wanted to. He wanted to.
Yeah.
That's
He
a red
has.
card.
It's a
That's a
red.
red.
Look,
That's got to be a red, surely.
it's
He's
a
in.
red card.
Is
That's
anyone
a
back?
red
Is
card.
anybody
it doesn't
back?
matter if someone's back round him though.
It doesn't matter, does it?
But
Does it matter?
this, I don't know what happened here.
Oh,
though.
what is it?
I have
What
no
a
idea
save.
what happened here.
What a save. And then they
Good
go down
save.
the other end.
Aye, yes, Memphis. Neat.
What
Neat.
a squeeze. That was Marlon.
Look, blew him out. No, but Memphis with the flick though.
Yeah, a little flick to him.
Oh, you've got to be more decisive than that.
To be fair, the keeper did well though. The keeper
How's
stayed.
that not a red? That's a red card, I'm sorry.
Are they
That's
checking
a red.
it? They're checking it.
No,
No, they're not. No.
That's
Just a yellow. They've
poor.
just given him a yellow. They've stayed with the on-pitch thing. That's
I
a
bet,
red.
I bet there's a technicality in the actual black and white rules that says why it isn't a red card.
Yeah.
He was the last man. Was he last man?
He's last
Nah,
man.
there was
It's a
another
deliberate
guy. Nah,
handball.
yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see?
Told you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's the one thing I agreed with DT on. That's a red card, man.
Because his hand
I
motion
mean, yes,
is actually
he
on the hand.
wanted to.
I do
was
think it
so
should
obvious.
be.
He's
I do
used
think
it.
it
He
should be.
deliberately.
Do you think he disguised it enough to make it look like it was
No,
an accident?
no,
I don't
no.
know.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he's tried to make it
tried
out
to
like,
make it
oh,
fell.
I'm just off
I
balance.
fell over.
But
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see the clear, like, he's swiping the ball.
Definite
It was
red.
he was
man.
falling and then he pressed.
They
Wait.
ain't going to give it. They ain't going to give it.
If he goes to the television
goes and
screen,
checks that,
wait,
they ain't
if
gonna
he
give
goes
it.
to the television screen,
If
then
he
that
checks
means
that screen, that's a red.
They ain't going to give it.
What are people saying in the chat?
wait, he's going telly.
Oh, he's
He's
going to
looking
give a
at
red.
it.
He's going to give a red.
He's
It's a
looking at
definite
it.
red
Definite
card.
red now.
Definite red card, man.
They never go there and say,
Yeah, they
nah,
don't.
you lot are wrong.
What I will say is that there's one camera angle
Yeah, yeah.
where it looks like he fell on it.
Yeah, but when he
but
shows...
the other one,
Yeah.
Red.
See.
Because his arm
Has
actually
to be,
like
has to be red,
he's
has to be
pushing
red.
it. Yeah, he's pushing it.
I called it straight away.
Red
It's
card.
like in real
But
time.
if this isn't red, what's the point of VAR? To be honest,
Yeah.
because this is what VAR is for.
Let me see what angle they've got.
No, look at that.
It's a definite red, man. There's no
Yeah.
even dispute.
They've got to show it
There's no
properly.
They need
dispute.
to show,
And he's,
yeah.
and
He's
he's
last
clean
He
through.
knows it's a handball. He's giving
And
me
he's
yellow
clean
card.
through. Look,
Yeah,
he's done it
there's a
deliberately.
separate
Come on.
movement.
And he's clean through.
It's
Red
like another
card,
movement
man.
towards
Yeah,
the
look,
ball.
his hand's
Red.
gone like that. His hand's
Look
gone
where the
like
other,
that.
look where the other
If
defender
you're falling
is.
there, your
Yeah.
hand's
And
straight
then,
through.
and then they're telling him in his ear, it's a clear goal scoring opportunity. He's through on goal.
That's
He's
red,
through
man.
on goal.
Red.
That's through.
Yeah, it's a
That's
handball.
red.
red.
It's
A lot of
red card,
times.
it's a red
Here we
card.
go.
He's going
He's
to give
got to
it.
give it. He's going to
Mateus
give
did
If
it.
he pulls the
See
yellow
you
out and
later.
goes like
Back
that.
pocket as the price settings, pull it out.
He's
Boom.
just lining up
Red
how he's
card.
going to do it. Here it
The
comes.
suspense.
Layers.
Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
red card.
Yeah, it's a red.
Red card for Delit as well.
Wow.
Their main defender as well.
Wow.
Delit is out.
Handball.
Matty's happy about it.
Now I'm starting to believe.
The ball's
Now.
not happy.
Kyle says, what's your thoughts on Rafa Robbie coming to
Called it,
Everton?
and I said it
Wow.
instantly, didn't I? I said it
Everton
in real
fans ain't
time,
happy, I
Robbie.
know that.
I
Looks
see it in
sus.
real
Looks
time, and I
sus,
said it,
looks
man.
sus.
Delit off. Yeah, definite red card.
It is a-
Because
it
he's
is
done
a
it
red card,
deliberately,
yeah.
and the
Told
guy's clean through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a definite red.
And that's a
was
big player,
gutted as well.
Delit. That's a very big player.
His face
They're
afterwards
gonna have to
all
go
like
to a
proper
back
guilty
four
as
now.
well.
I tell you something.
Yeah.
Changes the game completely.
I tell you something. Czech Republic have got every opportunity
Yeah.
And
now,
if they
man.
bang this
Look at
in,
this now, Matty. Eh?
Yeah, but we don't have a set piece like guy for this, to be honest.
who's
Because
a crew foul?
Yeah,
yeah,
good
because
foul.
both of our like set piece guys are on the bench today. So
If he bangs
Yeah,
this
what,
in,
this is going top bins.
oh, this will really be.
if
Now he's saying this. My beer's going everywhere if this goes in.
Here it comes.
no,
No, he didn't even beat the wall.
Yeah, that's poor.
Disappointing,
Oh,
and then a
touches,
poor touch on top
Just
of
got to
that.
settle down now. They've got 10 men. Just
Dumfries
relax.
is away,
Oh, yellow
and
card.
that's a
that,
foul.
innit? He's casting for
What
a red
you
straight
don't
away.
want-
Card,
come
yellow
on.
cards.
What you don't want is because Holland are going to try and even it out now
Yeah.
and get 10v10.
yeah.
So you don't want to fall into their
So
trap.
I mean, just
Yeah.
it's 55th minute. You don't have to score now.
Clough
Just
says,
exactly
fair
way into the game.
decision, well played, ref.
Yeah.
And
It was
he
a great
right.
decision. It was a great decision, man.
That is what VAR is
NK
for. That's
says,
where-
Nedved Nation, come on.
Oh, Pavel
You remember
Oh,
Nedved?
player.
Oh,
What
100%.
a player that was. Nedved.
Yeah,
You
baller.
remember Nedved?
That's when football was
Don't even
proper.
get me started. Fucking biggest robbery in football, how he won won the Ballon d'Or. Head of Henri. Robbery.
He was a baller.
That's what I do know.
But apart from that, he
He was
was
a baller though.
No, he looked like Patrick Swayze.
What are you doing? Checking a red card for this?
What's going on here?
Can't check a
checking
red
out?
card for that.
No, come on.
So,
What's Judges doing? I mean, he's done it again.
He's a
What?
good player, that promise.
Yeah,
isn't it?
promise.
What are they
Great.
actually doing? Oh, they're just doing a sub.
Oh, thank God.
Surprised to bringing him on there. I thought they'd have brought on another defender.
That was a great
Who though?
shout, man, to make that
Marlon's
look.
coming.
There you
Look,
go.
he just missed that chance at the other end as well.
Yeah.
See, look. Yeah, look, 4.
Got to go to the back
Quincy
four.
Promet, he's lightning as well, eh?
yeah, he is.
That's a quick player.
See, Robbie, this
Don't
could
feel
end
straight
up
right
going
now.
penalties now, you know?
Yep.
This could go penalties now. What do I get if it does?
You have to get something
Look,
for everything.
asking for
Well, no, yeah.
everything.
Yeah, man.
For everything you do,
No,
you've got
mate,
to
it's
get
just a
something.
normal foul.
Of course I
Hey,
do.
you just said penalties. I said we will win on penalties.
See,
Yeah, you never said that he was going to win anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I said,
They're all
said it was
wearing
going
Lincoln
to
what
and
did
then
I say? I said
It's
I
a
would
penalties.
make my decision when it goes to
Brilliant
penalties.
by De Jong.
Hey,
That's
De Jong's
like saying
alright,
you're
mate.
The
saying
average
he's going to
player-
score after
Why did we say anything?
Described as an average player by Flex. He's looking very good in
And
this
here's
game.
De
I've got
Jong
to
sliding
say.
down the
He
wing.
ain't
mouth
bad,
shut,
mate.
He was bossing up that midfield. I
Remind
mean,
him of Man United.
you know, shall we put it in the comments? De Jong or Fred?
I stick with Fred, thank you. I know what I like and I like what I know.
And Atsy says DT Rodigan versus Robbie Trooper.
Yeah, man.
Robbie Trooper. He ain't no. Listen, Atsy.
DT
He ain't no Rodigan, mate.
I'm definitely Rodigan.
He ain't no Rodigan.
Yeah, man.
I'll
Don't
tell you
hate.
that.
Don't hate, man.
Definitely.
Don't hate. Let's get
Big
the
up Rodigan, a
let's
good
get the
friend
sound
of
clash on then, man. Stop
That
talking.
sound clash, man. What
You're
you know about
shook.
it?
That's what it is. You're shook. Pussy hole.
Look at Flex's laughing, man. He
Shook.
knows it. As I
Shook,
said,
bruh.
what studio did you go into?
Shook.
You've had quite a while now to try and make
Listen,
one
it
up.
ain't about no studio. It's about picking
Right.
your tunes, yeah?
Right.
We'll see.
Go
And
in
the
and
public
you'll
vote.
get sound clash,
Flex,
dub
the
flex.
public vote.
What
The
studio
public
have you
vote.
ever been into?
The public vote. You'll come
What
up
do you
with
think
some
this is?
musical youth or something, man.
Public
Just shut
vote.
up.
What's this?
Pass the
I'm a
Dutchy
celebrity.
bunny left. No.
Pass the country.
I said Dutchy.
Listen, bro.
Come on,
See, you
we'll
don't even
do
know
it.
the original was
We'll
Pass the
do
Country.
it. What did I
Listen,
say?
man.
Pass the Dutchy. Let's
Yeah, that's
go.
not the original.
No, I'm not saying it's the original. I'm saying the song that you'll come
Listen,
with.
bro, behave
Let's
yourself,
play. Let's do it. Me
music.
versus you, man. Let everyone in the comment
Maybe
section
if it was
vote.
a clash, if it was a pop music
Let
clash,
everyone in the comment section vote.
If it was a pop
you
music-
started this.
Comment saying they
you
want it,
started
mate.
this.
innit? It was
You
a pop
started
music
this.
clash of
Go on,
maybe
you keep dismissing it. Go on, you keep
you can play
dismissing
the
it.
more Spice Girls or something
All
like
right,
that.
you keep. All right, you keep.
Maybe in that one you might do all right.
Shook
but
boy. That's it. That's
know.
all right. It's cool.
Czech's got a corner here, I think.
Come on, man. Don't sky.
Sue
Don't.
Czech, rise like a salmon. This is
Yeah,
your time.
Yeah, here's
Let's
a
go.
chance.
Look, Robbie,
Here's a
just
chance.
ignoring all
Remember-
the comments now.
You've got to take advantage of 10 men, huh? Nobody's
fancy
even really
that.
going on about that in the comments
Yeah,
because
they
they
are.
know how ridiculous it is. You've never even been into a studio in your life.
All right.
Right, here it comes. Oh, that was a chance, but what decently defended. Advantage now for the Czech Republic. He got hold of it, but he just didn't get the
It's one of
direction.
them where you
right.
look too far past the near post. We had it.
Yeah, couldn't get
Yeah.
it back around.
What about that header yesterday by the Austrian player?
Yeah.
Wow, how brave was that as well?
Yeah. That was similar to that where he's past the near post.
Yeah,
and still
so it's
managed
Kenny
to-
hard to
says,
get back.
Robbie, ask DT about Saxon clashes. You heard of Saxon?
I'm a Saxon and
What,
Copton sound.
what do you want me to do? I know who your sound
You
was.
heard of Saxon?
I know who your sound
Have you heard
was.
of Saxon?
What
We're
about
talking
them?
about sound clashes. You heard of them?
What about them?
I'm just asking if you heard of them.
Check it for handball.
What are they checking for?
I think
Check it for handball.
I think so.
Penalty.
Oi.
Penalty check.
Oi.
I don't think so.
Potential
I
penalty.
don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was.
Potential
but
penalty
It
check.
looked
It's
a
not
bit sus.
we're up here though, but it didn't look
Play
like
on. Play on.
Ho, ho, ho.
I love the way he's going. I love the way he's going through the comments trying to see if he can find someone backing
He's
him
not
up.
going through comments, is he?
Right? It's not going very well for you, is it?
What?
Right? As I said, have you heard of Saxon?
Have I what? I'm reading through the comments.
Have you heard of Saxon?
Saxon Sound Clash, yes. What about them?
Have you heard of Saxon? Who are they?
They reggae sound clash. They do
Reggae
reggae.
sound
They,
clash?
they do reggae sound. I think even if you go on YouTube, you can find them.
So what? They do reggae sound clash.
They've done reggae sound
Who,
clashes.
who are they?
I don't know the in-depth of them, but I've heard of them.
And you want to tell me?
You asked if I've heard of them.
Anyway, let's continue on with the thing.
Do you know what?
Eric says-
I'm going to go onto YouTube now. Wait there.
Robbie, tell your son
Wait there.
DT
Wait there. Wait.
to quit. The only DJing he's been doing is on DJ Hero. Yeah, listen, man. I told you, stick to another subject, man. You might be, you know.
Told you. All right, we'll see. Come, just stop talking now and just do
Sound
it.
clash.
Let's do it. Let's do
Coxon,
it.
you're the Coxon.
Let's just do it. Stop talking, Robbie. You're just waffling and waffling
Been to a
and
studio
waffling
yet?
and
Ever been
waffling.
to a studio?
Do you just keep waffling and waffling
you name the studio
and
yet?
waffling?
I'm in the
and
middle,
I
yeah.
was asking him what he said.
Robbie.
Surely now, after 10 minutes, you find a
Robbie,
studio.
no studio is going to help you in a 1v1 clash with me, but you ain't got
No,
the
I'd go into
balls
a
for it.
stu- wouldn't you go to
ain't
stu-
got the balls for it.
Wouldn't
You
you go
ain't got
to
the
a
balls
studio-
to do it.
wouldn't you
Because
go to
you
a
know I know my music, so you know
Would you
that
not
you
go to
ain't
a
gonna...
studio for a sound
We'll
clash
see.
and get some tunes?
We'll see. I don't need to get no tune. Listen, I will literally pull them straight off. I don't even need to get anything. You want me to? If you want to, I'll put the setup in my house and I'll bring out vinyl on you. Don't bother me, man. Let's do a proper clash.
Vinyl
Let's
and
go.
sound clash. I'm playing dub plates.
Yeah, go. You bring your dubs, man. Let's go.
5.
Man's bringing out vinyl in a sound clash.
Let's go,
Yo,
man.
bro, listen, change the subject, man.
Let's go.
Because the more you talk about it, shows you don't know what you're
I
talking
know
about.
exactly what I'm on about, Robbie. But you're the one that should.
Number 6,
you
he said,
won't
Robbie,
do
you
it.
kind of sounding shaky now. I'm not shaky. Hey, listen.
won't do it.
My man over there will tell you, right, how many sound clashes I've been in. With the likes of Saxon.
Yeah. So
Right? That you don't even, never even
yeah,
heard
this
of.
is now. This is now. Let's do it. Instagram live, me
Now
versus
you,
you.
bro, and you're telling me about
We'll pick.
Bash-
Can we just see this, please, now?
I
Yeah,
wanna
let's watch the
this.
game.
Yeah.
We'll
No,
have
I don't mean the
we'll
game.
have
we'll
different
segment.
genres.
I wanted to see the clash.
Yeah.
Let's watch the game, man. Right?
Flex wants to see the clash.
Better off with the game.
I wanna
Flex
see
don't
the
want to
clash.
see the game. He wants to see the clash.
I do want to see that clash.
People telling me to stop trolling. All right, I will. I know DT's getting triggered.
Mate,
Alright.
I really ain't. When you've got the
Shrink
balls,
FC,
Yeah, come on.
Shrink FC says Musclehead and them, man. There. Big up. You know Musclehead?
Knows.
you're a big head, right? Now,
Have you heard of Musclehead?
Come on, man. Just stop talking, Robbie. I'm not going to say no more to you.
That was all right.
You genuinely think you can beat me in a sound clash from
Listen,
all the
I've been
different
with-
genres?
you're the-
Cool, let's do it.
I used to go to studios
do
in
it.
Jamaica and cut
And
tunes.
then, well done. Well done.
You're telling me about Bashment.
Well done.
Behave
Oh,
yourself.
What do you want, a Blue Peter bag?
Change the
Do you know what I mean? Bob Marley's sons follow me. What? Does it matter? No. Come on, man. Let's do it.
Why is the chance? This is it. That was a big chance for the Czech
Dumfries.
Republic.
That
was a
Dumfries.
Big
Player,
chance.
you said poor.
Yeah, but he is.
Great defending there by
Brilliant
Dumfries.
defending.
It's still poor. It's a poor
You got a
finish.
chance to take that
It was
back,
a,
DT.
it was a poor
A
finish.
block.
That's great defending,
That's
but
a
he should have
big
scored
yeah,
that.
he should
have. That was more
He's
poor
got to
finish.
score that, Matty. That was
more
a big
poor
chance.
finishing than
Yeah.
good defending.
Wow, will the Czech Republic regret that?
Wow.
in
Holland
the
are
right place,
this
isn't
is
he?
it. It's
In the
all
right
or
place.
nothing now, mate. 65th
Should have
minute
finished
coming
it.
up to 10 men.
Czechs have got to start to believe now, surely.
Yeah,
that
they're
they can
getting on
actually
top
win.
That's the big chance he should be
Yeah,
scoring.
should have
Yeah.
scored that, yeah.
Forget believe, that's the goal. That's Then you've got the 11 men advantage.
Yeah.
But maybe scoring this early might just revert them back into their shell, and they don't want that yet.
Yeah, but you got
I
that.
don't think we're that tactical, mate. You know.
It's like
Not now, not now. We'll wait.
We'll go 1-0 up in a
Listen,
bit.
they're in the ascendancy. They
Okay,
know
they're
that they can
Patrick
win
on the
this.
ball.
They know they can win this.
And it's going to be very, we've already seen them take a water break and that. It's going to be very tiring
That's a
for
big
the Dutch
chance,
players
this,
now
man.
just hanging on. What
Look,
a chance this
big
was.
chance.
He
Tries
has
to
to
place
score
it,
it. It's
innit?
on his right foot. He tries to go for a little side foot
Yeah,
when he
tries
should have
to
just
place
put his
it.
foot. Just bang that
Yeah.
into the top corner.
No, to be fair, he's trying to go for the
That
far
was
corner.
going
Just
in.
don't open it out
If it
enough.
wasn't for Dumfries.
Yeah, look, he scuffs
Yeah.
it.
That's poor.
He's actually got the space to just whip that into the far
a
corner.
poor
It's
finish.
shit
I mean-
execution.
He's not Henri.
Very poor.
Very poor.
That's Henri there. That's top bins. That's all it needs. The player that's
Oh,
Okay,
got
if you're comparing a Czech left back to Thierry Henry, then like,
Exactly.
I mean, a left back who's meant to be a right back, who's even
that's
our
a bit
first
like-
choice right back, like.
Yeah, that's a bit like comparing DT to me. in
Here he
music.
goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. Look, Robbie desperate for some likes. Like, yeah. Come on, man. Told you.
Listen,
when
you the one who-
you back your talk,
Jeremy
man.
says for Matty is Jaromir Jagr, the biggest athlete ever to come out of the Czech Republic.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, maybe I'm not sure if the biggest, but he is definitely one of the most significant. He's an ice hockey player. He's like 50 years old now.
What, he's still playing?
Bro, like when he was 47, he was in the NHL.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Oi, who's got Holland in the sweepstake?
Did you say
Ooh, that
Charlene?
was-
Oh, no,
No, she got Spain.
Helen?
No, Helen's got Portugal. Them guys in there were telling me, who got Holland in?
You said someone.
Netherlands, it was. And who got Czech Republic again? I sort of read it out at the start of the show, I forgot now.
Ask them to pull it back up on the screen. That's a very important part of this whole
yeah,
entire
but-
tournament. The sweepstake.
It is to you now, isn't it? It weren't at the start where you was cutting.
The momentum's definitely with the Czechs here, right? Obviously, with the
it's
man
all Czech
advantage.
Republic
Yeah, yeah.
right now. It's
Can they
all
take
Czech
it?
Republic.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
bad touch.
So I say that they give the ball away.
No, from your own corner.
But
Like,
they've lost
just
it
put in
again.
the box.
Lucky though.
They've lost it again, and here's another chance. Another
Lucky you
corner.
got another corner. Oh
Another
no.
corner. No, it's not.
Just let him kick it. Just let him kick it. Just let him kick it.
No, he's
Oh,
done
he's
it. He's won it.
Don't let him get.
Won it.
Don't listen to me. Win it back.
Gives away a very stupid free kick. That's exactly what I want him to ask.
Frustration. No.
Listen,
Tarek says CCDT Nedved carried us to the Champions League final, knocked out Barcelona, Real Madrid, and was suspended for the final match, which led to our loss at Old Trafford. Respect Henry, he was deserving in that year, and the others, but Nedved was world class.
but he weren't better than Henry that season.
Always a It's a goal for the Czech Republic!
It's big coming as well. Look at them. They're going
The
mad.
Czech Republic fans are going mad! That goal has been coming!
Wow.
It's 1-0!
Hey, your
1-0
time,
to the
Matty,
Czech
your
Republic.
They need to see Holland.
Your
Holland.
time, bro.
The Netherlands are down to 10 men as well. Wow.
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 What a way this game has turned.
So, oh man.
Wow.
Matty, you're on the verge of a massive shock here. Massive shock. It's definitely
Oh,
onside.
no,
We deserved it though. To
Definitely
be fair.
onside. There was a
Definitely
man
deserved
on the
it.
line there.
Who
Some wild
scored?
head that back.
Great header
Suchek.
back, and
Didn't
that
she-
was
Who scored?
brilliant goal.
Who headed
Polish.
that back across?
I'll tell you something.
Polish
Is that
is the
Van
same-
Arnold on the
Yeah,
line?
Polish is the same guy
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Emirates.
Pathetic defending on the line.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
I don't know. It's like
I
you
don't
know,
want
isn't
it.
it? He's like, what's he going to do?
Polish, who Matty was telling us about at the start of the
He's a bit close
game,
to him,
is one of the star players
He
that
moved away
none of
from the
us have been
post, that's the
talking
problem.
about.
Yeah, yeah.
What a massive goal that is.
Hey,
Holland could be on their, Netherlands, shall I say,
you know
could
what?
be on their way out.
Yeah.
you know what's mad, yeah? It's like the Czech Republic could actually be into the next round before England and they finish third.
Yeah.
Because we don't play till tomorrow.
No, Tuesday.
Andrew
Is
C
it? Oh,
says,
yeah.
Robbie,
Tuesday.
has,
Sunday,
this
innit?
has opened up massively. If England beat Germany, then the Ukraine and Sweden in the next round, and potentially face the Czech Republics in the semi-finals, as it stands. If
Yeah.
England beat.
If.
Who could
We're
one of
playing
these two
Denmark next if we win.
Yeah,
Playing
if
Denmark.
they play
Denmark.
Denmark,
whoever it is, they're losing.
and then we if England.
Oi, hold on a minute. No disrespect, yeah, but if the Czech Republic win this year, they play Denmark in the quarter.
Oh, he's a chance there now for the Netherlands.
Great
Good
hand.
defending.
Great defending.
Man.
Then it means the Czech Republic play Denmark in the quarterfinals, isn't it? Hey, Denmark are winning that. I'm sorry. Listen, yo, PS5, it's on its way.
No, you know what? Just trust me, you'd kill me to have to give it to him.
And you would actually have to give it.
Bloody hell.
Hit me up if Czech Republic win the Euros. Just hit me up afterwards.
Mate, could you imagine that when you were saying earlier on as well that you won't be the dark horse? You won't be that Greece.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
You was like, no, we're not
Still
going to be
no.
that
Still
Greece.
no.
Do you not also think as well that Portugal, I know they got Ronaldo, was still a dark horse to win the Euros last year?
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
With the players
See,
that they
everybody,
got.
everybody was
And they played
slating.
France in the final as
Everybody
well,
was
didn't they?
slating for England when we beat.
That's when Ronaldo was on
slating
the
England
sidelines,
when
isn't
we
it?
beat the Czech Republic,
When he's like
right?
playing from the
See,
side.
it's
Tough
not as
team,
easy as
exactly.
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Normal
Holland,
football, mate.
listen, this game's either going to go 1-1 extra time or I think the Czech Republic will get a break.
But Jack Fowler got
And
the
a two.
Netherlands, I think.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
Jack Fowler, he got the Czech Republic. DIY Ninja says Czech Republic will beat Denmark.
Nah.
They've got to win this
Denmark-
one first.
Denmark-
There's
Denmark-
a chance here for the
Oh,
Netherlands.
well done.
They'll
Beautiful
win.
defending again,
Denmark
man.
have got serious momentum right now. And unless they're playing against your nation,
Everybody
never,
That's him
never.
trying to go buy a
Never,
penalty
did.
there.
never,
Not
Get
never.
up.
I did want them
Was
to.
it-
You
you
should
still
get a
do.
yellow card for
Drinks
that.
break.
Not till I found that out.
You,
Drinks
wasn't you
break.
saying at the
Innit?
beginning about your
Bobby.
backline?
Unless they're
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
against,
like,
unless
they've
they're
been
playing
good.
Yeah,
against
the whole
your country,
tournament. It was that
everyone
one thing
wants
the media were
Denmark to
focusing.
win now.
It's just that like our backline
Yeah.
is just horrible. But the whole tournament
We
they've been
did
decent.
until
Yeah, I
you
was gonna
started.
say, yeah.
I have to say from this
Changed
game,
I mean, so I didn't expect the partnership
Oi.
of a guy from
Hey,
Sparta
could you
Prague and
imagine if it
a
ended up
guy
being a
who from
Denmark
Bristol
versus
City to be
England
like
semi-final?
dominating against
and
the
they are,
other.
yeah, they are
Could
dominating,
well be.
winning their
Mate.
headers.
Anyway,
winning
it's a
their
drinks
battles.
break.
Yeah.
Then again,
Innit?
They're taking
Flex.
right now, and this
If
is
we
a,
get
this
past
is a
Germany
massive
in that,
moment.
yeah,
We got a
I know,
favourable
and then
run
I
to
know,
the-
but
Lee
just
Judge
say
has got the Czech Republic
it
apparently.
could possibly be like a Denmark-England semi-final.
Look at that.
You
Nobody.
mean Czech Republic, England?
Where's the
sorry.
defenders
No,
there? I
no,
mean, I know they're a man down, but
Denmark.
look at free header.
Yeah.
Look at De
Boy.
Jong there. Maybe you're right.
If that happens, Robbie, man.
Nah, I'm not going to go
I
down that
mean,
route.
nah, they're
he's-
down to
he's
10.
very
Is that the,
well.
is that the 10-man
It's not his
advantage?
fault.
They ain't going any further than that though.
Wow.
You don't get a PS5 for a semi-final.
No, I'd have to. I'm going for my PS5, man. Sorry, England.
Wow.
What, you-
Honestly, when we
cheer
scored it for like
England?
3 seconds, I think I was like
No,
behind
you're
you.
not
I couldn't
PS5,
believe it.
man.
It's actually in. I
That's-
was like, wait, what?
that's
Really?
Actually, yeah,
Oh,
I can
okay.
actually believe it.
Give me my PS5, man.
Don
Do you know what I
one
mean?
says Holland are bottle jobs. Well, the game ain't over yet. Let's wait and see.
Yeah,
But
exactly. Yeah.
Holland, Hasimir says, LFC says, Holland look confused. They don't know whether to attack or hold up.
ever
Yeah.
since- and you know what? It just shows how big that chance was they missed just before the sending off.
Yeah.
Nicholas
Massive.
says, Denmark
Because
are
even
better
if you
than
score
England.
that, if you score that before the sending off,
Yeah.
that gives you something to hold on to.
Yeah. Nicholas says, Denmark are better than England. We beat you 3 months ago, 1-0. That's true. That's in the
That
Nations
doesn't mean
League.
you're better though.
In the
No, I'll
Nations
be honest,
League,
we've
wasn't it?
looked crap though.
Yeah. we haven't looked
Denmark
great.
do look better than us.
Yeah.
With
Eddie
the
Later
Republic,
says Holland have been smoking weed. Well, there's plenty of it out there, you know what I mean? So maybe they took a little trip to the coffee shop before the game or at half time, because in the second half they've been poor, haven't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
brownies, yeah.
I don't think they were that good in the first half.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, we were saying it was a balanced
We
game.
I mean,
expected
they
them
were
to make
better,
second
but they
half.
didn't
Big
have
up
better
JD
chances.
Garcia from
Yeah.
Trinidad, big up.
Head injury.
It's like no one-
Naturo2710 says England capitulate under pressure.
Oh, ref, you're gonna have to
like
pull
we
that
have,
back.
we have like 2 players on the ground.
You're
Like,
saying
come
a
on.
head injury.
No head injuries.
No one
The
cares.
first
okay.
one looked like head injury, not that one.
Well, there's about 17 minutes left. This is gonna.
This one.
This could be one of the shocks of the tournament so far. It really could be. Nobody really thought the Czech Republic could, win this game. And right now they're 1-0 up, and they've got 11 men. Netherlands down to 10.
I know.
Who's going to win it?
Denmark.
You know what? Please, Christian Eriksen, respect, man. I love
I'm
the
so
fact.
gutted that it's his team, honestly.
I love the fact,
I was proper
Christian,
rooting for him.
that you're on the road to recovery.
100%.
And
Yeah.
I get why everybody wants Denmark.
You have to.
do
That's
well.
why I said I'm still willing to put it aside,
But
even though it's DT.
I'm sorry, because of him now. I can't. No, I don't. I need Denmark to lose now. I can't have him. It's only because it's nothing to do. It's just because of him. I can't. Imagine if that jammy. He didn't even want him in the first place. He was moaning that he got him.
Where? I gave you the opportunity to swap.
I can imagine you moaning. No.
He
no.
was
I should
moaning
have had
hard.
Belgium.
Even that thing that he showed you. And this is De Boer there, you know what I mean? Remember when he was at Palace?
Palace. Jose said he's the worst manager in
Hey,
history.
remember the comparison earlier on? Remember the comparison? Who in international football
Yeah, HC
reminds you
says
of Spurs?
The Netherlands are Spurs.
Who did I say? Netherlands.
Yeah, complete
Joe-
bottle
Said
jobs.
it.
Jose said, Jose's just ready for his
Yeah.
antics. He said that there was like, the ball was like, it's a shame that Rashford basically has a coach. Like, and he says, yeah, well, it's a good thing Rashford doesn't learn off him, otherwise he would learn to lose. 7 matches, 7 defeats.
Yeah, I remember he said that, yeah.
Jose with a real shit house for me, mate.
Bishwadeep says, no Virgil van Dijk. Well, you know what I mean? Listen, you can't keep, you sound like a Liverpool fan now.
Hey, look at that flex. Cheech and Chong FC. You remember them? Cheech and Chong.
No?
Don't you remember the film Cheech and Chong?
What's that?
Oh, mate, that was a film. That was a classic back in the day. And they drove around in a van that was made of weed.
Is it?
Yeah. Cheech and Chong.
Who's it,
It's
Method Man or
old
Redman?
school, man.
Actually.
It's old
I
school.
don't know how high Method Man Redman.
Yeah, they're fine.
James Anderson says, Robbie, if you don't gun bogle DT, right, you ain't a yard man. You're a South African. You're quick to jump on X and Saeed. Boxing, pattern up. Listen, man, but I don't like wasting my time with foolishness.
Don't worry. I
Right?
can't,
When,
I
you know what I
can't
mean?
wait.
It has to be a proper thing.
I can't wait
For-
for you
for-
to hand
for
over
me-
that PS5.
For me,
I
my
can't
brethren,
wait.
it has to be a proper thing.
Flex, Do you know how much that will hurt him? Do you know how much?
No, they would.
That would destroy him. I would literally send him videos every day playing.
I'll sabotage that PS5. You know what I mean?
Moment, like,
there was a chance there.
Whoa.
I'll sabotage that PS5.
I'll
man.
turn it on.
Smash it up before you give it
Smash
to
it
him.
up.
Put something in it, it won't play anything.
Put
Nah.
like stuff in the disc thing.
Do you remember?
Put
Do you remember
games
back in the day, mans used to sit in the retail park car parks. Do you want to buy a telly? And
Yeah, I got done by that.
And
I
there
got
were
done.
bricks
Traveller
inside them.
guys, yeah, and they give me
No.
one with a brick in it.
There weren't
I'll
no
go
bricks
check
in
them
there.
out.
I got one, there was
What's
nothing
it?
inside.
Nah, I got one with bricks in,
Oh,
man.
too much on it.
Robbie got home, was like, why is this turning on? Man, that bricks in it.
I remember that time, man. I remember that day. The man would go to, yeah, man, wicked deal. I was going, yo.
Yeah.
I go, you sure about it? Yeah, wicked, man. Look,
$2 bills
feel
for
it.
this. It's cost 1,500 normally, but I give it to you for $2 bills.
Boy, man, I'll tell you, I was vexed.
Robbie
The
got
man
home,
were
man.
laughing at me, bro.
He's in. Oh. It's being patient.
I wonder if they sit there now, all these years on, watching AFTV.
Oh, is it chance?
And they're like, oh, that's that dickhead I sold the telly to.
They definitely are.
Fire Sting 55 says, Don Robbie and the gang, just want to say you're all awesome. Watching all of your watch-alongs and the Euros is the highlight of my day. Keep
Love that.
doing it. Thank you very much.
Czechs are looking
Czechs
for the
just keep
second
coming,
here,
yeah.
man.
Czech Republic are all over the Netherlands
They
right
want a
now.
second goal, man. They
Yeah.
want to chill.
Holland can't get
Netherlands
it.
don't seem to have. Is there not a sub they could bring on? Or,
They want to smoke their own weed. They want to
You know?
chill now, man. They're like, yeah, let's just get a second, then we can just relax.
Played.
They're bopping it around. Oh!
I thought that was on his way.
Oh, imagine, mate.
that was shaping up.
Flex,
That's
no one
shaking.
where you think straight away it's going,
Yeah,
it's on its
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
But then it
That'd
actually
have been a goal.
looks
That's what happens when
really
you get
easy
greedy,
for the
better luck
keeper.
next time.
That'd have been a proper goal.
Sure
All
that
they
is.
need to do is defend properly and see the game out, it seems.
El Sabisi says, is Robbie South African? No, I'm not. But big up South Africa.
Right, shout out to JP as well. He says that DT is telling the truth. He's seen
Oh,
me
you
in it.
found one.
He see.
found
Wait. He
one.
says. Wait. He says.
I've been searching for like 15 minutes. And you
He
found
says.
one.
I've seen him in the studio with Ty in Nigeria.
You're like, yeah, I went to that one.
Oh, Ty, boy.
Man of this one
Kartik
and-
says, if Sophie plays as a CDM, then she would be the Kante of football, based on personality as well.
I'll
I
take
think
that,
you-
thank
I think
you.
you
I'll
think you're
take
just
that.
like laid
Everyone
back.
loves Kante, I'll take that.
Everyone loves Sophie, man. Trust
I'm
me.
going through all these comments, man. It's quite funny, actually.
Mr. EC Football says an easy route for the Germans.
I bet you
to
put that comment
the
on
final.
backing yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta beat them, man.
Anonymous
It's our
account.
best
Yeah.
chance in a long time.
There's one
I
here
saw
for
that,
you.
I listened to that guy who did that thing with you,
Yeah.
with the German
Me?
fan.
Yeah,
He was just like so arrogant. Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Why are you
like
smiling like it's a
England,
bad
like
one?
England, yeah.
It's
like-
exactly,
like-
no, it's not a bad one. It's
Like
someone,
one.
someone called
understand it, so
Rob
Yeah,
Miles.
because their record is good. In
He wants Robbie to.
Oh!
Here's another chance
You're
here.
gonna have to wait.
Oh, he's running to
For the Czech Republic.
No,
He
no,
comes down.
Chic as well.
Chic!
That's it.
Chic has scored!
Yes!
It's 2-0 to the Czech Republic!
Who scored, Robbie?
Chic!
Shit!
There's beers and seeds.
Wow.
Matty, throw your beer.
Look at Matty!
Over there, though.
Don't throw that beer, don't throw that beer. Matty can't believe it. Well done, bro. 2-0. You're going through.
You left hanging, Robbie.
You
know
are
that's
going
getting
through.
used as
Well,
a
you don't
game.
know that.
Wow.
Don't say that. You don't know
You're
that.
going through. This is 10
You
minutes
don't know
left.
that. Yeah, you don't know that. You don't
Poor
know that.
defending.
Aye.
I said it at the start of the game. Remember I said about the Dutch is
It's a
defending.
well taken goal
He
as
did,
well,
to be
by the
fair.
way.
Brilliant closing down here.
Assist by Holesh, of course.
Chick's
Don't
been
win
on
the
fire as
second
well,
ball.
hasn't he?
Polish again.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at that.
this
Brilliant.
was beautiful.
Brilliant play, and then look at the cutback. It's
Yeah.
brilliant, and it's
Oh
a
man.
great finish by
great
one of the
finish.
stars of the tournament, Schick. What
That's
a
it.
goal!
Chick.
Fantastic goal. What are you laughing for? That's his name.
Sorry, but
So immature,
Right.
DT.
every time he shouts it, he was sitting there
Chef
looking at the
007
telly.
says-
Shit. That's
Right.
what it's.
He says
not
De Jong
saying
needs
shit.
De Jong needs to man up every time he
How
gets
do you
pushed.
pronounce it?
He says every time he gets pushed, he spreads his arms like a delicate butterfly, asking for a foul. He needs to be on his game.
Who are they talking about?
De Jong.
Yeah.
You lot's boy, innit?
Flex,
Yeah,
how'd
we
you,
got
Flex, how'd you pronounce it?
I ran Fred and McTominay, mate. Shit. Told you.
Well,
I
he's
said he'd do nothing when it matters. Where's he been?
He's going to be home with McTominay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Absolutely unbelievable scoreline. This is one of the shocks. The Dutch thought they were going through, and they are going out as it stands. 2-0 down with 10 men, remember. 10 minutes to go. What can they do?
They've got to go for it now.
They've got to go for it. You know, there's no point in, losing 2-0 on pride. You've got to try and go for it.
But you know
Matty's
what?
laughing.
Even
Is a balls cutting, and Czech Republic have dealt with that easily all day long.
even before the red card, you have to look at Holland, or they have to look at themselves
Boy!
and
So
say we haven't
Denmark
done
versus
enough.
the Czech Republic in the
not done enough.
in
You
the
don't know that. You
quarterfinals.
don't know yet. You don't know that yet.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
we do. Come
Yes,
on,
we
man.
do. No.
You're there now. Come on, 9
Yeah,
minutes.
no.
You're there, man.
You're there.
There's
No,
still,
but we
there's
don't know
still
what
time
that
left.
feels like to be in that situation there.
Yeah, we do. We're Arsenal fans. Trust me.
I mean us as England, but yeah, true. Yeah, true.
So yeah, like listen.
Wow,
so
this
for
is a
all
big
intents and
moment.
purpose, it is Czech Republic versus,
Can you believe?
barring a catastrophe,
Can you
a
believe what you
collapse.
8 minutes left.
Can you
Is
believe
that-
what you said?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
kind of like,
Robbie,
let me put this, like when I saw the
Wait.
starting lineup, I was actually, this is probably the best starting lineup we had probably so far this tournament.
see,
Probably one of the best that we can
confidence.
bring on. So I was confident, but at the same time I felt like I knew that Netherlands will be under a lot of pressure.
Look at that.
Obviously a
8
lot
attempts.
faster.
8,
Yeah.
sorry to cut you, 8
Yeah,
attempts to 0 from the Netherlands.
second
As soon as
half.
they
We
went
all
into
thought-
the
second
men,
half.
We all
yeah.
thought Netherlands were going to come out second half a different team. Czech Republic came out. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
better
yeah.
team. Yeah,
Surprised them.
apart from that one opportunity at
But-
0-0 before the
But
sending off.
that's the exact same thing when it comes to, I don't know, Czech Republic or Slavia. It's the same thing. When you basically take a small team that you don't really expect anything of, you know they have some form of quality, but you don't expect much. It always comes as a surprise. Whether
Yeah.
it's us against the
Take
Netherlands,
teams lightly.
yeah, us against Leicester City. It's always when the big teams don't take quality smaller teams seriously, then obviously,
Yeah,
you're
because
gonna
there
hit
was
a bump
people
on the road.
like, even, when we beat you, and there's people saying, we should be hammering that 4. I'm like, no, they're a good team.
Yeah.
They're a
So-
good side.
So Robbie, you know
They've
for
had some
the
good results in this tournament.
you know
Look
for
how
the
they did
quarterfinal,
Scotland.
you know for the quarterfinal, Denmark versus Czech Republic. Should we get us two in? Me being a Danish guy and all that.
We'll have to, innit?
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm kind of into
Can't wait to see your
Republic.
face
That's
when
it.
you
I'm
lose.
gonna go out and get a Danish flag and everything. You know, that's
Brooks
it.
says, Robbie, Netherlands' defence is rubbish comments.
Boy, flex.
Right, he's saying that he
would
said
say-
Van Dijk, their main
you
centre back and
fuming.
captain, is injured.
You won't
Robbie,
win. You won't win.
you sound
Mate,
like Liverpool fans.
they
Come
got
on,
one
Robbie.
Get
he's-
far. You get far.
Listen,
You won't win.
listen, he's missing. But so what? You know what I mean?
Who's missing?
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk's
Oh,
been
right,
missing.
yeah, yeah,
England have
yeah.
had players missing. They've had, like Maguire was out until
Yes.
just last game. I mean, you've got to cope with that.
Oh.
Still got, always a chance.
Keeper. Well
You
done.
still got, innit? You still got Delit.
You got to.
Danish boy! Don't worry
Innit?
about
They've
me.
still got
That's a
Delit.
Norwegian flag. You
No,
know.
Denmark.
England.
That's it.
Innit? They've still got Delit.
We're ready
Yeah.
for the
Right?
quarterfinals now.
They've still got players like that. You know what I
His
mean?
face, he's just like, we ain't through yet.
Excuses. Brendan says, big up from Los Angeles.
Want some
I'm a
pen for
dual
that?
screen for every match with the Don Robbie stream. Best way to watch the Euros. Much love to everyone. Big up, Brendan. Respect, bro.
Big up.
And YM says, so DT, my favourite person to watch on AFTV
Cold.
after an Arsenal loss. He said London is blue. All right.
I was on freezing,
him up,
man. I'm stuck under this.
Was it
Big
Arsenal?
up, QPR fan. You know what I mean?
Isn't Arsenal linked to this guy, the
Brilliant.
number 19, Holojek? Aren't you linked to him?
Who?
Number 19, the guy who's coming on, aren't you linked to him? Holojek.
Don't really know much about him.
Yeah.
Tell us about him.
Best goal scorer in the Czech league. 18 years old.
Sub.
Looks like David Luiz.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
fake
he does.
Guendouzi. Man. I mean, Czech Republic Guendouzi.
Yeah, they got him off Wish.
I like that wholeness though.
Yeah.
Who's he play for again?
Which one? Holojek or
The midfielder.
The
The one who just cut back the one for the second goal.
The one
guy
that
who
you,
scored the first
the
goal
one
as
that
well.
you
Yeah.
said poor touch.
Yeah, for us, for Slavia.
Slavia Prague.
Yeah.
He's a good player, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's good. They got some good players at Slavia Prague, man.
Mm-hmm.
2-0. I said it 2-0.
Nico
Yeah,
B
yeah.
says
Ah,
Robbie
well.
Van Dijk is by far their best defender. Yes, he is their best defender, but they've got to cope with that. They've got Delit there. Delit also one of the most expensive defenders around.
80 million.
Highly rated, you know what I mean?
80, 85, what was it?
And I said from the start of the game that their defence has looked a bit dodgy to me in this tournament.
Yeah.
And now we've seen it. Great going forwards, but they've come up against a very resolute team.
Not
today.
even great going
Because they haven't done a
forward.
lot.
But
going
when you
forward
think
today.
about that chance
They had
that
one big
Marlon
chance, yeah.
missed as well,
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
That was
you
the
know,
one.
that was the big chance,
was
and
the
it would have
one,
been
yeah.
1-0 up, still with 11 men, he misses that.
You feel like the momentum just
He
swung
looks like
straight away.
Suchek.
No, come on, he
Czech
doesn't.
Republic
He
after
looks
that.
like Suchek.
Nothing like Sochek, no.
Just with a beard.
What? He has just a beard. So
Yeah.
Suchek in 20 years' time.
Yeah. You look like Suchek, just with a moustache.
See, I can't wait for this quarter-final, man. I am now the Danish Viking.
Okay, 4 minutes.
We are ready. Do you know what I mean? That is it.
You got to beat them, man. Serious. I'm with Czech Republic all the way for that game.
Yeah, and me.
Nah,
And the whole of England.
mate.
Sorry, Christian Eriksen. We love you, but
Yeah.
I am the Danish Viking now, and there's nothing any of
4
you can
minutes
do
to
about
go.
it.
4 minutes for the Czech Republic to hold
Ref.
on.
It's a foul, no? It's a foul.
They're angry.
Yeah, it would be. 86 minute, 2-0 down to 10 men.
When
Heading
Alden
out.
can't believe it. Nor can
But
Memphis
it's their own
Depay.
fault, to be honest.
Look at the players they've
Didn't
got.
do enough.
They should
Didn't
be
do
doing
enough, mate.
Yeah,
The
they-
only clear cut thing they've had is clear through on goal before the red card and should have scored.
Yeah, but you know,
That's
it's
it.
like one of them. When you miss a chance like that, the momentum just swings. Like
Yeah.
that Czech Republic had the red card literally straight after that.
100%.
I mean, obviously Netherlands had the red
Look at
card.
him
But
giving it.
yeah.
Kufal there
This is,
ramping up
this,
the
Hoping the
crowd.
fans up.
this is going to be Euro 92 all over again.
What a
man.
shock.
Denmark.
And these players, you've got to remember, they've had no fans
Please
around
Google
for
that.
ages. So for
Nah,
the
John
Czechs,
Jensen
Yeah.
scored.
there, in front of the
John
fans,
Jensen.
2-0 up.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
Loads of Czechs there
100%.
as well,
Yeah.
innit?
Listen, when John Jensen scores, you
Dutch are
remember it
dejected.
because he never scores. So yeah,
Danny
Euro
Blind there.
92 that was, man.
They know they're out,
Ex-United
mate.
player.
And when it Peter Schmeichel that was in goal for Denmark then in 92. So you imagine the turnaround now. Because he won the Premier League, Casper then won it. He won the Euros, now Casper could win
Proper-
it.
Ain't
proper
a bad
repping
for your family, innit?
Denmark.
Hey,
Son
listen,
come through, win the Prem as well.
my
Reggie Fort
Vikings, man.
says, DT, you said that you would take Arsenal's FA Cup and Community Shields over Chelsea's European trophies. You're a crazy guy.
Yeah, I'll take DTFC's winning the final a few weeks ago as well. Shut your mouth.
David
Chelsea
says,
fans.
the US national team has a lot of potential players as we see this come in.
This is fizzled out. This
I
is
believe
done,
Arsenal
man.
Man United
Yeah.
should take
This
a
game
look at
is
some of those
done
players.
and dusted.
Game's over, man.
Yeah.
You're going through.
Oh, they're in here again.
Game's
Third.
over. They're in again.
Yeah,
There's
give
another
him,
chance
give
here.
him.
Got a
He's
bit
in.
across.
Is
He's
he
in.
offside?
Oh, messed
Poor
up his
touch.
touch.
What was that?
Is that the player you said Arsenal linked with?
No, the downwards passing.
Because knowing us, we would be linked with a player like that. You know what I mean? Bloody hell, what a terrible touch.
He's clean through
Sophie,
there,
go there
man.
and show him how to touch that.
Get out your feet.
Football
Now I
2021
recognise
says
my national
earlier
team.
the Czech
Now I
fan
recognize them.
Fernandez dropped again for Portugal.
Was he?
says
Yeah.
earlier the Czech fan was
No
speaking about
surprises there.
Provod. Watched him against Arsenal when they
When's that
lost
kick-off?
4-0,
Yeah, yeah.
and he was
That's
the
the
only
team he's out
standout
with.
player.
Yeah.
He's injured.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, Flex? Fernandez dropped
Always a
again.
chance here for the
Playing
Dutch.
well. Oh, could be
To be
handball.
fair, like,
Here's another
he hasn't been
chance.
playing well, has he?
Can they pull one back?
Nope.
Is
In the
Ronaldo
90th
Sanchez
minute?
playing again? I'm
Nope.
guessing. No.
Doesn't look like.
No, this, I'm saying
No.
nope.
Just
Game's
not
over,
falling.
man.
The defence
Yeah,
of the
Game's
Czech
over.
Republic has been excellent in this game.
Might as
They've
well just start the
really
next
solid.
given
watch-along.
it all.
But to be fair about that 4-0 loss to Arsenal, to be honest, I don't think
Look,
any
here we go,
Slavic-
it's
Here's your man.
Guendouzi's
Here's
on the
a break.
rise.
in.
Here
Here's
goes
a break now.
Guendouzi.
He's just got to play the right ball.
Nah.
Oh, he
Where's he
slowed it
going?
up.
Ah, it's
slowed
decent.
it up.
Nah, it's
He
decent.
doesn't have the mindset to like.
2-0 up.
There's
I
nothing
mean,
wrong
2-0
with that at all.
up, 89th minute. Just
Look,
chill.
go in the corner, man. Just waste
chill,
another
let them
minute.
kick you up, man.
Yeah,
Go
corner.
on.
There you
One
go.
a corner.
Just chill.
That's all you need. You can start believing now, man. Come on.
You're through.
90th minute,
You've done it,
2-0
bro.
up. You're not going to concede 2 goals. Come on. Unless it's about 10 minutes of injury time.
Wanted handball.
Lubert says Denmark
Never.
can write history again like 92. The way Ericsson is missing in 92, they
hands
won
by
it
his
without
side.
Michael Laudrup. I'm with you, DT.
Oh, Laudrup.
Come on, Denmark.
Know what I mean?
6
Laudrup
minutes.
was missing.
6 minutes.
That was tough. That was a tough
That's
loss
not enough.
for
Come on, what are
Denmark
we-
in 92, man.
Yeah, that's the guy you're linked with.
He lost the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lost the ball. So.
Oh well.
Wow, that was a scoop.
Bloody hell.
Hitting hope now from the Dutch.
That's
Go
done.
home.
Just
Go
play it
home.
back to the keeper.
Game's over,
6
man.
minutes
And the
added,
keeper
I don't know
was
why,
lumping down
like-
the pitch.
I don't know why judges have put 6 minutes on, but it's
Because of the
it's done.
VAR, isn't it? For the handball.
Wow, what a shock this is. What a shock. 2-0. Nobody you know, none of us lot thought that.
Well, I never said Holland would win, did I?
You never said neither.
You said penalties.
You did the usual.
I
You
know,
didn't
but
commit.
I was in the middle. I was sat in the middle, weren't I?
None
this
of us
lot were
thought.
like,
Only
this
Matty.
lot,
That's
this
the
lot
only
were all
one.
apologising.
Only
to
Matty
you.
was the only one who
Wait, what did
believed.
you predict? Did you predict to win?
No, I said 1-1 and then we
Penalties.
all
He
on
said he'd win on
penalties.
penalties.
See?
Yeah.
But what
But
did I
he
say?
went for the
Everyone
window,
else
didn't
was
he?
apologising
You can't
to you.
justify, you were on
I
the
at
fence.
least gave you half a chance.
You're on the fence.
It's fine, don't worry.
Sorry.
Don't
It's
bragging
all
about
good.
that.
That's it. Hit the
Cleared
challenge, mate.
off.
Get up. Perfect.
This is going to be an absolutely huge win. 2 more substitutes being made here.
Yeah.
What, they're big over there in the Czech Republic, aren't they? Jesus.
Massive.
You got some units, mate.
Is that rain?
No, it's this, I think.
It's this stupid thing that I've been sitting under
that's
for the
right.
last
That's why it's got
hour and
this
a
on.
half.
It's cold.
I'm sure that's rain.
Sounds like it's pissing down out there.
I'm glad I've got this flag now.
That's rain.
Rain, mate.
It is
That's
rain.
just rain.
Keeping me warm, man. Thanks.
It's a bit cold as well.
Now,
by the way.
now we finished the stream, Robbie turns it off. Cheers, mate.
Like purple.
Do you know what I mean?
I just turned it colder.
Yeah, like, at least I'm like preparing myself for the Viking status. Freezing cold and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Sounds like proper torrential rain out
We
there.
got a Denmark
Torrential rain
shirt.
out there. It's been brewing up.
I'm
all
going to
day,
get a
to be
Denmark
fair.
shirt. Watch. I'm gonna
Big
get a
up to
Denmark
everybody who's been watching the stream, by the way. It's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
shirt. I might try and find a classic Denmark shirt.
Can't get. He's had a very good game.
It was
Kousek.
sponsored
Yeah,
by
he has.
Hummel.
Very good game.
Hummel
very
one,
strong.
Yeah, Hummel.
The old school.
I like the
man.
one that in the arms. You know, when the
Yeah.
Hummel went down
Martin
the arms.
Fryer said, I told you the Czechs would win. Nakitek says the Penandes have been dropped again. What's that going on?
Yeah, I've been playing well.
Not playing well enough.
No,
That's
yeah,
what
playing
happens,
well.
isn't it?
Mate,
He
fair
doesn't
play
deserve
to
the
the
start.
tournament football.
Where's the quarterfinals going to be? Do you know?
Baku.
Where?
Baku.
Baku.
Azerbaijan, yeah.
Baku, yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Denmark out.
What's it like going over
My
there?
lord! Maybe Denmark can help me banish the memories of Baku.
What's it like going there?
Oh shit! I've been there twice.
Offside.
Oh, he's offside. He's got to be off.
Good finish. Oof, good save.
Great
He
save.
was offside.
Yeah, Baku. So there we go.
Elvis says Bruno equals fraud.
I wonder what that's going to be like with the fans then.
I'm not entering,
no fans?
I'm
No
not
one.
entering
No
into
fans,
that.
no one.
I'm not entering into
Because
it.
like I think the only
not
people,
fraud.
like only like
Nah.
a few Czechs will come over from Russia probably, but that's the only thing I can see happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because like traveling, like if you follow the
No,
travel,
but the travel to Baku is quite open, I think.
yeah,
Really?
but the way you have to travel from
And
Prague to
ain't,
Baku is like really
it
stupid.
like expensive as well? If it's anything
I
like the
think,
final.
listen, it's a massive game for the Czech Republic and Denmark. I think they'll have, it won't be obviously packed, but they'll have fans.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I can see it happen to be honest. Because like even for like London or Glasgow, where you have a lot of like Czech people living around the UK,
There's no one living in
there was
Baku.
only a few of us. Like I don't know, like 30 people maybe on the game.
Yeah, I can't imagine there being many Danish or Czech people living in
Loads
Baku.
of, there was loads of Czechs at this game, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like 7,000 Czechs.
But
I
then,
think.
like you
Or
were saying,
officially
that it was
7,000.
Lots
easy.
of Dutch there
It
as
was
well,
easy
to be fair, as
accessible
well.
for you,
Loads
wasn't
of
it?
Dutch.
Just to drive over there
Yeah,
today.
of course, yeah.
So lucky to be fair.
See it out, mate.
2-0,
That's it.
Mate, Baku.
2 minutes to
Last
go.
couple of minutes.
Come on, Matty, you can celebrate now.
Yeah,
come
come
on,
on now, it's
come
over,
on,
it's
Matty.
over.
Come on,
He's still saying
there's 2
Like, no,
minutes.
No.
You
It's,
see
It's
it's,
2 minutes.
it's physically impossible. There's not enough time to even score 2 goals. Physically
Yeah, of
impossible.
course, but like still,
Nah,
you know,
man. Only takes a second to score a goal.
It's 2 minutes. They got 10 men. Come
Yeah,
on.
but don't take a second to
Come
get
on.
it to the line.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy your moment
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
your time.
Okay, but I don't-
Bertie. It's your time,
Enjoy
bro.
it. Enjoy it.
Enjoy
because,
it.
I'm waiting for the
you know
one
what I
more
mean?
to come. That's why.
You've got to enjoy it.
Mate, when
because-
it gets to 1 minute, we
1 minute 30
I'll
seconds.
celebrate when it's the final whistle because that's when you're meant to
See?
celebrate.
You've got to enjoy this because Denmark are
Nikita says
coming.
Matty's so humble.
Yeah.
Best in the world one says so
Proper
humble.
humble.
Do you know
I
what
wouldn't be
time the
humble if
kickoff?
this
Do
was
you know,
England. I'd be like, yeah! Come on, England.
do you know what?
We're going to win it. It's coming home.
Coming on.
Do you
It's
know,
coming
do you know
home.
what? Do you know what day and time
Wow.
it's been scheduled for the
Are you
quarterfinal?
sure about this
The
quarterfinal?
third, but I don't know the time.
The third.
All right, come on, Matty, now. 1
gonna
minute
lose it
left
anyway.
now.
Shut up.
1 minute.
Third next
You better
Saturday.
hope you're not even in the
Next
quarterfinals
Saturday.
yet.
Not yet.
1 minute.
To be fair, France.
minute.
Some of us are in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, no.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Less
You know
than
what I mean?
50 seconds.
Is the third?
I'm already
next
Czech
Saturday?
Republic.
So the third
Who would have thought it?
Saturday.
We got little
Through to
Colo,
the
he says,
quarterfinals.
My
Netherlands
Yeah.
birthday's on the 4th.
turned into their
Next Saturday.
2008 selves when Arshavin dropped a
Denmark out.
masterclass.
Oh,
What time's kickoff on the third?
Bit icon,
Five, right.
ironic, because
I can't
the guy
imagine
that
it being
scored
that
the
late
first
because
goal,
Baku's quite a bit ahead of
it's the
ahead
same
of
guy
us.
who equalised against Arsenal for Slavia Prague.
Robbie, how many hours is Baku ahead of us again? Is it 2 or 3?
Yeah, something about
I think it's free.
3 hours.
Something like that. So I can imagine the game
20 seconds
being
to go.
around
Come
about
on.
the 5
Yeah.
o'clock kickoff one, wasn't it? Yeah,
What
probably
a
the 5 o'clock
result.
kickoff.
Yeah.
Swung in there, that's going nowhere, that's
Right.
gone out,
There you
that's
go.
got
Now
to
you
be
can
it.
celebrate.
Time to celebrate.
Time to
Break
celebrate.
that
Cocktail
open,
open.
drink that
Little
beer.
Maty's
The
coming
Czech
out now.
Republic, I'm bringing it up.
That's
Yes,
yes,
come on.
yeah, yes.
He's well up with it.
Yes.
Drink that beer. How do you say it's coming home in Czech?
We don't.
Wise move. Look at those Czech fans, they're celebrating.
Loving life, man.
What a massive win this is.
Amazing.
It's all over. Is it all over?
Will be after
No,
I think one kick. Yeah.
There we
There you
go.
go.
That's it, it's all
Fair play.
over.
Czech
The Czech
Republic
Republic
Deserved it,
are
yes.
through to the quarterfinals. They have beaten the Netherlands by 2-0. Incredible. Nobody would have predicted this before the game. Wow. He's got his flag out, Matty. Get that flag out,
Loud
bro.
and
Show
proud.
them that flag.
Loud and
Big
proud.
up yourself,
No,
man. Be proud of that.
this is incredible, to be fair.
Absolutely incredible, man. Well done to you guys. You deserved it.
Yeah, man.
What a performance in the second half. Unbelievable performance.
Look at the fans go, man.
Those
So
fans
good
are-
to see fans back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's
amazing.
great
So
to
good to
see.
see
Memphis
fans back.
Depay there is absolutely gutted. They can't believe it, the Dutch. We know they're pretty arrogant when it comes to football. They would have thought that they were going to...
Do you reckon
They get
that was
through
their
this one.
problem? Do you think they thought, oh, we've got Czech Republic, this should be easy?
I think
Yeah,
so. I reckon
100%.
so.
The way they
played
were
that
playing,
way.
it was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
Played
they
with
had
the
a shot.
arrogance to
Okay.
me.
Complacent, yeah.
Played with the arrogance to me.
Yeah.
Hey,
100%.
look at the goal scorers. Shitholes. The scorers.
Yeah, shit.
Chicken holes. Shitholes.
This guy.
When DT realises he's got it, he's made a joke, he loves it.
He loves it so
Yeah.
much.
He laughs more at the fact that he's realised that it could
Super
be.
Swede says...
I like that one.
Super Swede says F Denmark from a Swede, right? So he's back in the... Look, you can see there...
Hey, they're mosh pitting,
The
no?
mosh pit, yeah.
Mosh pitting now.
Crazy
They're
Czech,
mosh
son.
pitting the
You got a
Czech.
game next week, guys. Get off his back.
Well, what a performance. Brilliant performance.
Brilliant.
And imagine that. They finished third in the group with England. That could have been Scotland. Right?
But it isn't.
But it
It's
isn't.
a thing, but it isn't.
It isn't. Right? They finished third in the group and they have won. And De Boer, his job will be
Aw.
under. His job will be under.
He's not
threat
even
now.
clapping. He's not even clapping their fans. They've got to go over to the fans. Oh,
His
okay,
job
they
will
are now.
be. He's going over to the fans now. But the Dutch were really disappointing in that
Yeah.
game. Jason Crook says De Boer is clueless.
Is that the one that was at Palace?
Zach says Matty
It's the
thoughts
same one.
on
Because
Thomas
I know there's
Rosicky.
two of them, innit? There's brothers.
Thoughts on Thomas Rosicky?
Yeah.
Uh,
Isn't he part of the setup? With,
No, no,
Oh
no.
no, Slavia
No.
Prague is part of the
no,
setup.
Sparta. By the way, when we had the game with like Arsenal, you guys were mixing up Sparta and
Half of
Slavia
them were
all
doing
the
the club
time.
thing, and the other
It
half
was
was
so
jumping
like
up and down.
no, but yeah, Rosicky great as a player, not so good in managing what he's doing in Sparta. Kind of a failure there, but like
He's the
definitely.
manager there.
He's not like a
Assistant
He's
coach
in
or
like the
coach?
board of directors kind
Oh.
of thing. Somewhere at the top. He's like above the manager. He's like in charge of the transfers and stuff. I think so far, not really a great success to be honest.
They're showing they're really
Memphis.
disappointed. He didn't step up in this game at all, did
Didn't
he?
see enough
Memphis
of him,
Depay?
man.
No.
He didn't step up. And look at those.
That's
Classy
what international football is about.
this is
though.
what
Yeah,
football.
yeah,
This is
classy.
what this tournament's all about. Look at those Czech fans.
Yeah.
Underdogs coming
They're
through.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or maybe not even
Love
that
to
much
see this.
underdogs in this. Like maybe we need to look at stop calling these teams underdogs. Like what have Holland done any time recent to say
Yeah,
that?
it's
you know what
true.
I mean?
It's true.
Definitely. And I think it also confirms that Holland are like
Now
Tottenham.
and there can't
Do you know what I
believe
mean?
as well.
No, they get shicked, man.
Jux, opposition says the ball is gone. He says.
He's got
You know
it.
what I mean?
Surely he's got to be.
Up there, Rakib says this on TT, right? Rakib says De Boer to Spurs.
Yeah.
That's the new manager day after.
They'll be better off Eddie Howe.
Oh boy. Yep, it's
Big
you
win
can see
for
their
them,
Koufal and Souček celebrating. But I thought Koufal today was brilliant. He
Yeah.
really was outstanding. And as you said, you called it at the start of the game. You said the guy
Polish.
who plays Hollish, who plays
Look
in
at
the
that
midfield, you
pathway,
said
look
he's
at
a
that.
star. He's been the man. He's been the man today, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mate, look at
100%.
that pathway.
And it's really opening up now. Czech Republic will play Denmark. Will play Denmark, sorry, in the
Sweden or
quarterfinals.
Ukraine.
I'll tell you something. There's one thing I will say, Robin. I'm not just saying it, but whoever like wins out of Germany and England's got to
massive
Great
chance
Yeah.
Of at
of
least
reaching
getting
the
there.
final.
Great chance, but we're doing it again now. We're doing what the Dutch done.
Yes.
That's it.
Where
You
they
can't
just
think
thought,
like that.
Czech Republic.
Hey,
No,
To
but
be
I'm-
fair, England have already beaten the Czech Republic.
That's what I mean.
They
They've
go
already
into that
beaten
with
them.
Yeah, but the thing
confidence,
is, you just think back to the last
There was
Euros.
a chance there, look at
We
that.
drew Iceland and thought,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You just can't.
They missed that chance and then it went
What have we
straight back
done?
down
What
the
have
other
we done?
pitch.
Yeah.
Because I think if you were looking at the pathway, you were already saying, okay, the one that you would have to navigate if you got past Germany would be Holland.
That was
'Cause you
there.
straight
How many
away
seconds
think,
It goes
after?
right down the other end of the pitch and they get the man sent off.
This
Which
is how
it
many
was a
seconds.
sending
Yeah,
off.
definitely.
Definitely a sending
100%.
off.
so that, like literally, look,
Just from a long kick.
They
no,
actually,
it wasn't
they
even
actually
long
cut
kick.
in the seconds.
they're actually counting
Yeah,
how
look
long
at
it
the
was.
space.
That just shows how
There you
quickly.
go. There's no
Fine
closing
margin,
down.
ball over
So
the
it's
top.
literally like
And
under 30
delicious. But just
seconds.
handle that all day. Gets
Poor
himself
defending by
feet muddled
Jimmy.
up.
Wow.
Bad
27
positioning.
seconds.
27 seconds.
Wow.
Look, it's
So
'cause he
within-
slips as
And
well.
he panics, didn't he? He panics.
It's a definite red.
So within the space of
Stupid,
less than
wasn't it?
30
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, it does
He
him.
slipped, didn't he?
You just got to
Stupid
go.
because look at the
Yeah.
other. You see where people are sometimes defenders are stupid, right? Look at the other end. The guy's clean through and he still missed it. There's no guarantee he's
Exactly,
going
you
to
gotta
go.
let him just go
If
through.
And
that's
even
Phil
if he does,
Jones-
you've still got 11 men.
Yeah.
If that's Phil Jones, he's doing that with his head.
100%. 100%.
Mate, that's
Oh,
mad.
wow.
I'm tired though. Let's warm
Well,
me up.
let's round it up. DT.
Yeah, very good performance. I'm looking forward to playing them in the quarterfinals.
You're
And,
looking forward to playing.
Yeah,
Denmark, man.
Denmark, man. My Danish Vikings. Bring that PS5 home, boys!
Sophie, it was a great performance by the Czechs.
Well deserved, I thought. I think Holland were complacent. Big players didn't step up. The red card, I think, was well deserved, and yeah, Czechs deserved it. I wouldn't. To be fair, I know you're saying Denmark and all that, but I wouldn't write the Czechs off. I think they've proven with Souček, players like that, like they can definitely be a problem.
Yeah, so can Denmark. 8 goals in the last 2 games.
We'll see.
Don't worry about that. My boys.
We'll see.
Flex.
Just proves you can't write anyone off, man.
Yeah.
Like this underdog thing now, that's why I'm just looking at it different. I'm just like, nah. Who is anyone to, apart from maybe like France, who've actually won stuff? But no, everyone's got a level playing field, mate. And there's a lot of dark horses who are doing bits where you just wouldn't have thought they would have done. So the Czechs have massively surprised me today. They have. So big up to them. Big up to them.
Big up to them. And we got the last words with the man himself, the main man. First of all, thank you very much for coming down today.
Thanks
It's
for
been a
having me.
pleasure having you on. Right, and wow, I'm so happy for you. You know what I mean? Czech Republic have pulled it off. What a result! What does it mean to you? What would it mean to people back in the Czech Republic? This result.
To be honest, I think this just means so much, especially to people back in Czech, because especially the past few years, our national team was really, really bad. Even when we had a few good players, we had Peter Cech, Rosický, whatever. We never really. It was sort of a small amount of pain while watching our national team. Now I don't mind that we, drew with Croatia, lost to England. It was still an amazing performance in all these games, and today was just amazing. I love the fact that they were brave. I loved the lineup today. I absolutely just loved the fact that although, we could have just went in there and been a bit like afraid or just like defend all the time, but we wanted to basically step one-on-one with the Netherlands and really show them what we are about. So to be honest, even if we get off with Denmark, it's still a successful tournament, and just overall the way we play is just absolutely amazing, and it's just great to see, especially players from the Czech league overall really stepping up. I think they've been heavily underrated all the time. I mean, when you think about it, Sophie went to West Ham for £6 million, and he's arguably one of the best right backs in the Premier League right now. So I'm just so glad that we don't only represent us, but also our league and our nation. It's just awesome. So yeah, it's just.
Can you
great.
go all the way?
No, I don't think so. If it would mean, you can always, with those tournaments, you can never tell, but it would require a lot of luck and a lot of resilience. I'm not sure if we have enough of that. I'm not sure if we have enough of the quality, because today I think we also won because Netherlands really underestimated us. When we will play Denmark or England when we go through.
Yes. Yeah, you're listening now. You're off your phone now, innit? Yeah.
I'm taking every bit in. I'm just checking for a few little Danish things. Don't worry, man. I'm getting myself ready.
That's when you face teams that will not underestimate us, and that's where the quality will matter a lot more than the psychology. But today we've won on the pitch and in our heads. So just big up to our national team.
Yeah, well, listen, Matty, congratulations. Thank you for coming.
Cheers.
We're definitely getting you back, unless you're going to be at the game. Unless you're going to Baku, we want you back for the next game when you play, if you're free.
Did you say you're going back to Czech?
Yeah, I'm going back.
Oh,
to
you're
Czech.
going back?
Yeah, I'm moving away from England
Okay, when you going back?
on the 1st,
When's the game? Is it?
Third.
3rd.
Okay, well, listen, we'll still hook up with you somehow, man.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
find you, don't worry, man. But listen,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure having
Yeah,
you, man.
man.
It really
Cheers,
has
man.
been,
Thank
man.
you.
Congratulations going out to Matty and every Czech person out there, to everybody in the Czech Republic. What an outstanding win. That was a brilliant game. Another great game in the Euros. The Euros have been great. And thank you to you guys for watching. We've got another huge game coming up. We've got a huge panel coming up as well. Of course, it's the big one. The big one tonight. Portugal. We've really got one of our Portuguese fans in the house already waiting on this game. This game is massive tonight. Right, so we're looking for...
De Jong going mad in the
studio.
De Jong in the studio. You can't believe it. But yeah, it's coming up. Portugal versus Belgium. Massive game tonight, and we're going to be here on the Don Robbie channel, so make sure you check it out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like, and quickly
His face is...
check out the DT's
That's
channel
it, man.
on
That's it.
YouTube. Sophie, your channel. Tell them about your channel.
Ladies in Red is my channel on YouTube. I've just hit 15k, so if people could sub,
Wow,
I'd
well
appreciate
done.
that.
Well
Thank
done.
you guys.
Big up. And Flex, tell them about your new thing.
Big up, United View. Check it out, man. Head over, subscribe. Where am I? I don't know what camera I'm on, but yeah, big it up. Check it
United
out,
View, make sure you check that out. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.